Hi. My emotes live off of the generosity of this community, Leland Hart. Hi. 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 Hi.
Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. What the hell? Eureka, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. What the hell? Thank you so much. Holy shit. That's really, really kind of you. Hello. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. If you got gifted a sub by either Mars, Eureka, make sure and say thanks. You could use your first emo if you got gifted a sub. Thank you guys. Thank you. How are y'all doing? Hello. Hey, can I tell you guys a funny story? I have some dog treats to give out. I also have a goddamn pimple right on my forehead that's super visible. Love that. Love that. Can I tell you guys a funny story? So over the What's happening? What's happening? Cams, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Let's just flood the chat. Flood the chat. Let's make it unreadable with little into hearts. Douse the chat in little into hearts. Just drown it. Eureka says wanted to give a small thanks for hours of entertainment. Hey, my pleasure. Thank you very much for the gifted subs. That's very kind of you. You also you got some cards by gifting some subs, which we're going to open here in just a second. You've got some trading cards. Eureka is going to be on this list somewhere. Right there. Eureka and Cams. Mars as well. Okay, can I tell you guys a funny story? Welcome to stream, by the way. It's Monday. Hope you're having a great day. Funny story. Over the weekend, I discovered something, which is that currently both dogs are sitting here waiting for treats. But when I record YouTube videos, very often, the dogs do not come running. But I start streams and YouTube videos very similarly. I say, oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name's Ryan. How's it going? So I'm confused why when I record YouTube videos, the dogs don't come running wanting treats. But when I stream, they do. They know to come running. So what is the freaking difference? What's the difference? Well, I did some testing over the weekend. And I figured it out. The vibes are different. The vibes are different. They know that you're talking to us. I have determined that there's no way you talk the same. Here's the funny thing, Mona. I tried over the weekend. Here's what I tried. I tried doing some like fake starting stream vibes to see if the dogs would come running. Didn't come running. Didn't come running. I did it like 3 times. Didn't come running. Ah! He just leaped over Kingsley. Oh my God, they've missed all the treats. They're all flying around. All right, one more for you, Hero. So in my testing, I discovered one thing. There is at least one sleeper phrase that will get both of the dogs to come running when I start stream versus when I start a recording. Is it the music? I don't think they hear the music. It's in my headphones. And the phrase is, how are you guys doing? Sometimes they'll come running without it, but anytime that I use the phrase, how you guys doing? Or something like that, they come running. They know that that is fucking different. That's real people on the other end. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? How you doing? It's a Monday. That kind of shit, they come running. I did so many tests this weekend, and every time Hero's like, huh? How you doing? That means treats. Isn't that funny? Isn't that so funny? Ooh. Anyways, welcome. How you guys doing? The difference in stream and YouTube videos is in one of them I ask how you all are. How y'all doing? Hope you're having a great day. Happy Monday. Thank you guys for the generosity on the hype train and the gifted subs. That's really kind of you. We got some packs to open for sure. We're going to play some Satisfactory as well. Yeah, excited to get into it. Do they come running if you say that but you aren't in the streamer lounge? Very important. Well, first off, why the fuck did you call it that? Second off, I don't know. I'll have to test that out. I'm obsessed with blueprints, and I'm waiting for you to get obsessed, too. In 2030, I'll get there. How many times did the good boys run in for treats and were completely disappointed? None, because I gave them treats when they ran in, Danny, to be clear. I gave them treats. I rewarded them for their curiosity.
Hello, hello, hello.
Gio, thank you so much for the sub. Holy crap, thank you. 20 months. We used to meme on it being called the Streamer Lounge. Don't tell me you've forgotten. My memory was that it got memed called the Streamer Lounge, and I sort of hated it, and that's probably why you continued it. And so that was me being like, really? The Streamer Lounge? But maybe I liked it more at the start. Is the Streamatorium better? Streamatorium? That's so... like a crematorium? The Streamatorium. You're right, that's worse. You're right, that's worse. The Stream House? Like a whorehouse? Crematorium? More like the crematorium, you know what I'm saying? The Stream Room? The Stroom? Okay. The Stream is terrible. How y'all doing? Hope you're having an excellent day. How y'all doing? Oh, thank you, Uzai, for the 24 months, 2 years, hype
already?
train.
Let's go.
Let's freaking go. How was your weekend? How's everybody doing? What is new? Let me see if I can read some chat. I have today off work, so it's a good Monday. Also work already. Feels like it's winding down with the end of the school year, even though we have more than a month left. So that's been nice. Vibes have been chill. Love to hear that. Oh my god, chat keeps scrolling, and I'm trying to get it to stop scrolling so I can read stuff. Oliver says, I got my big capstone project turned in this weekend. There's still a lot more work to do, but things will be smoother for the rest of the semester. Let's go. Let's go. Hi, Futom. How's it going? I'm genuinely obsessed with Hollow Knight and also kicking ass. Does anybody else miss the updates in Discord a little bit? I'm like, man, we had so many people in the community playing Blueprints. It was just a wall of spoiler text in the gaming channel every time I went to it. And now it's, they all went to a thread. They've abandoned us, which I get and I totally respect. Probably for the best. But I'm just like, man, I kind of miss it. It's my fault? No, it's not your fault. It's a good thing. I didn't like it because it made me nervous modding. TBH? It made you nervous when the good people of our community posted stuff behind a spoiler link that you couldn't click? That didn't make me nervous. I mean, you're the mod, so I get it. Your job is to police stuff, but I'm like, the odds that like Ann or Pexy or Sekhmet is saying some like dastardly shit behind that spoiler wall. And frankly, I can be like, it's not my problem. One of the Discord mods will take a look at it. Probably. It makes me more worried when people don't spoiler something they should have. Yes. That I get. Yeah. That's what you meant. I got you. Pexy's always saying dastardly shit. What do you mean? You know Pexy. I finished moving home over the weekend. Back with parents for now, so it's not good news just yet. But I'm now looking for somewhere new. I hope you find someplace. 28MK says I finished Breath of the Wild. It only took me 5 attempts over 5 years. This is a true question. Do you want me to delete it? No, I think the thread is great. I think the thread's great. I don't really care. I was surprised that people used the thread. Because my take with Discord and threads is that they shouldn't fucking exist and they suck. But when people remember that they exist and correctly use them, I love it. I just never like, be honest with me right now. Many of you are Discord experts. Threads. Do you use them like you think they are intended? Yes or no? Do you use them like they are intended? Yes or no? I don't use them at all, so I know I don't use them like they're intended. When I know about them, I do. When I remember they exist. Not only do I not use them, I also don't remember. I just hate them. They're just like, it's one of those things where if we could get every single Discord user like educated on how they work and maybe a general, like better UI for remembering that they exist and all that jazz, like that'd be dope. But it just feels like an overcooked feature with an undercooked education on it, like. But like, it feels like the conversation in a thread almost always gets limited to people who remember that threads exist. This is not me saying don't use threads in our Discord. Do it. I'm cool with it. Absolutely, I'm cool with it. Especially if you can do the thing of like keeping spoilery stuff in one direction or like not accidentally spoiling people, all that jazz. It's very cool. It's just threads are like my least favorite Discord feature. The number of times someone had to say the Ocarina of Time thread is here in the spoiler channel was very high. Oh boy. The Ocarina of Time thread was pinned under spoiler channel for me though. I don't know why. On your user interface, it's probably the, like, when you join a thread. So people may not know this. I should just talk about this right now. So check it out. Threads, one of the things that makes threads nice, one of the ways you can use it, is you have to join the thread to make it appear. So like we have a word for world is forest thread under book chat, and it's here. Because I clicked join. I think you have to like, See if I can find it. Holy shit. It's under threads here. And then I have to click into it, and I think I have to click join thread, and then it will appear here forever. It will disappear after a while, for sure. Will it still disappear? I didn't know that. I thought it would disappear if you had not joined. I thought joining was what stopped the disappearing. If the channel is inactive after a set time. Threads, man. Threads. What's the fucking deal? I don't know. We'll use it for now, and then we'll figure out a way to keep the conversations happening the best they can. I appreciate the use cases of threads, but personally, I don't care for them. It feels like a Russian nesting doll of Discord channels. Yeah, it just feels like it's funny. I don't know. Holy crap! Look at your DMs. It's bad. I need to fucking fix them. I need to fix them badly, real badly. Anyways, that's Discord for you. It's just like, I wish I had more confidence in them. And I'm probably not helping the case by not having confidence in threads. That if I forced everyone to use threads, we could probably educate people to use them, et cetera, et cetera. But I don't have a ton of confidence in them. And then because of that, I'm just like, use a thread if you want or not. Either way. In the case of the Blue Prince Club thread, it's good that it's kind of hidden. So you still see a few people not using it. Yeah, it's probably good that it's not hidden. It's a bummer because some people probably could find it and enjoy it, but can't, so, or don't. But, anyways. Wait, sorry. Mars wanted me to delete a message. Mars, Ryan, delete this, please, if you love me. The message was from Evo. Mars, you can't just say... Sorry, you can just say you're a boomer. It's really weird. The message won't delete for me. It's really crazy. It's weird. Really weird. It's just, it stays there no matter what I do. I'm clicking it. Nothing's happening. Happy Monday, Bobby. How was y'all's weekend? How y'all doing? We had some family Easter stuff. We saw a bunch of family this weekend. Megan and I basically were speed running. Fucking speedrunning, like draining my social battery. Speedrunning extroverted time this weekend. Went up to see my mom and my dad's family. Went to see Meg's family. Went to see holy cow. So many people. Which is great. I love seeing family, don't get me wrong. But holy crap. We got an artifice in here too? We got an artifice in here. Holy crap, am I tired? Yeah. Hey, real quick, before we get into cars, which we're going to do, let me start a prediction. And then after that, we can, I'll tell you what I was going to tell you. We're going to open some cards for like 2 minutes. Sorry, for like 15 minutes. And then we're going to play some Satisfactory. Predictions live. We're going to open probably 15 minutes of packs. I ate so many deviled eggs, Mona says. What is the horse logo by some of these names? There's an update. You can read this pink part on the top of the page. The cards website got an update. For holidays, we always go to my in-laws for dinner and a board game. Yesterday, we played Wingspan, and I finally won. Yo, congratulations. Wingspan because of eggs. I have to tell you, we did it. So it was Elle's first Easter because she's 11 months old today, which is fucking insane. 11 months old today. And Easter egg hunt for an 11-month-old, very funny. She can crawl around and she can almost walk. Like we're like I think we're like a week or two away from like actual walking. She can stand like unaided a little bit. But anyway, she's not like chasing down eggs like crazy. She did find a couple and then decided to chew on them, and then that was the entire Easter egg hunt. Lucas loved finding eggs for Emma. Yeah, Har actually Broski was helping Find some eggs. I have an exam in an hour, so I'm heading out to study. Might be back depending on how long the exam takes. Good luck, Evo. Good luck. All right, real quick before we get into cards, the thing I was going to tell you. Hey, schedule for the week. Let's see if Tony did it or somebody else. Exclamation week. We did it. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is our daytime streams this week. Monday, today, Satisfactory. Wednesday, daytime, Breath of the Wild. Friday, Satisfactory. We're going to do a couple evening streams, Tuesday and Thursday. Play some Pokemon. And then we'll do book club on Friday, which will be off stream in the Discord. I need to read the book. That's the plan for the week. All right, let's open some cards. Le Fluffoo. Emma is so close to walking too. She keeps getting up on her hands and feet, doing the Mowgli crawl from Jungle Book. Pokemans, by the way. Pokemans. Fluffoo, what do you got? Hey, it worked. Did you change your profile picture? Your profile shot? LaFluffoo's got a pink, but no rainbows. Let's get you a rainbow. Backseating Urge. Queen Meg, silver in slot 2. My weekend was yummy food and cross-stitch, a perfect weekend. What was the yummiest food you ate? Bonk. Good stuff. We're up to gold. Hi, Rune Snips. Dito, thanks for the follow. Ooh. White tadpoles to finish it off. Good card. Cams, what do you got? We got Cams, Uzai, more LeFlufflu, Eureka, Mars, Pexi. I swear Artifice was in there somewhere, right? Maybe not. Might be a locked pack. Cams. Ryan's probably like the Jungle Book. Hey, listen, I have seen that movie. Anything and everything, but also Tongle. Anything and everything. Let's get you a Tongle. I'm in here. It shouldn't be locked. Okay, I'll refresh. We'll get you up here. We'll get you up here. An Ikilos as well. And an Artifice. And a Monum. Oh, my goodness. We got all kinds of ones. Okay, cool. We'll get you up here. Hi, Sven. How's it going? Cams is looking for a Tongle of the Wild. Take a hero rookie card in bronze. Forest. Lost in the sauce. We're staying bronze. Come on, come on. No, okay. We're not staying bronze. No shit pack for you. I have to say, for food for Easter this year, we did something interesting. On my mom's side, we said, screw it. We don't need like homemade food. We're all overtired and overworked and underprepared for Easter. My aunt and uncle grabbed Olive Garden to go, which was my first time eating Olive Garden in, I don't know, 5 years, 10 years. The fettuccine still hits from Olive Garden. The breadsticks still sort of hard as a rock. Justice for Socks and I don't know, a rainbow card, I guess. Well, I can't give you that because you said Justice for Socks, but otherwise. When's the last time you had Olive Garden? I feel like it matched my memory in terms of the fettuccine, which I really liked. But Silver Minecraft Villager noises. Silver Marcus every star. Oh! There's your rainbow. Pre-stream Pergononauts. When's the last time I had Olive Garden? I think literally never. How many fast food stores does America have? Excuse me, Olive Garden is your very classy sit-down restaurant. It is a chain, but it isn't fast food. It's fast casual.
Guacamole, extra cheese, and pepperoni 60 freaking months. Can you believe it? I got a Pepto bottle now anyway. Underworld review. When haha, nice mem.
Nice mem. Nice meme, by the way. Nice bottle, Tub. Look at that. You upgraded from a little cup of some cult juice to drink to a whole bottle. I love Olive Garden. Ikulo says, oh, sorry, my dude. Yeah, get off America's fucking back, bro. We have too many fast food restaurants. That's just not exactly one of it. It's not like a drive-thru, you know? All right, let's get a LeFluffoo. LeFluffoo number 2. Olive Garden is considered a fast casual or 3-star restaurant. Wait, what? What is this 3-star restaurant thing you're talking about? Tub, thank you for the sub, by the way. 60 months is crazy. Thank you, thank you. Good to have you here.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Elisa. It's a shit pack. 55.27% says. Never mind. 0% chance for it to be a shit pack. What is this 3-star restaurant thing you mentioned? It's like a 3-star Michelin restaurant? I'm pretty sure that's not what you mean. Eureka! First ever pack for Eureka. Eureka. What a good username, by the way. How excited are you for your first ever pack? If you're sitting there and being like, I have no idea what's fucking happening. That is also good. Not Michelin? I mean, I know. But I've never heard of this 3-star restaurant that you're talking about. The only thing I've heard of is Yelp reviews and Michelin stars. Just 3 stars, so mediocre at best. Doesn't the Yelp review determine how many stars it is? Doesn't the Google review? I've never heard of that as a category of restaurant. Eureka says, I'm very excited. All right, drum rolls in the chat. For Eureka, we got Marcus Every Star, your leading man from Baldur's Gate 3. We got Glorious Leader. Hi, that's me. I'm bleeding from my eyes. Fine Wood. Only the finest for you. Hamilton the Boar. Rest in pieces. And Hamilton the Boar. 420, by the way. Who partook yesterday? Some of you partook in communion, I'm sure. Some of you partook in a slightly different way. Happy Easter. Right, but Yelp review stars and Michelin stars are not the same thing? No, I know. To clarify, I'm saying the only types of stars I've heard of are you get 3 stars on Yelp or you get a Michelin 3-star restaurant, which are very different. But then this was talked about as if it was something different than that. So I'm trying to figure out what the third category is. What is this 3-star category? My partner's grandma gets us Olive Garden gift cards for every occasion, and I genuinely look forward to them every time. Hey, when you're here, you're family. Mars, let's go. We got Mars. I need to start dragging a couple other names up here, by the way. If you haven't had a pack yet today. So Mars Pexi. We'll get an Ikilos, a Mona. We'll get a Freya, a Cheese Mood. Okay, there's our 7. Mars wants pink. Mars wants pink. Looking for pink. God damn it, Mars. What is this profile picture? Son of a bitch. Have you had that for a while? Also, I have a trade to check out. It's just the way we describe these types of restaurants in the business. I worked at a Red Robin for many years. They're all the same caliber of average. Interesting. I had never heard of that before. All right, we're going to start bronze, but we're going to climb to pink, right, chat? War crimes, your average war crimes, your average Socks of the Wild. Meg rookie card. Well, Mars, you got one more to go to get to pink. What if we just set our sights lower, like a little gold card or something? Okay, rainbow's pretty. Well, that's an average. That's in the middle of our two guesses. Of our hopes. Maybe I brought you down. Maybe it was just a thing amongst us. Oh, I don't know. That's interesting, though. You're talking, when you say 3 stars, you're talking like, what's the name of that other one that I... Red Robin. You're talking like Chili's, Applebee's, Red Lobster? Is Red Lobster 3-star, Mona? All right, Pexi, what do you got? The meaning of life and some spice in my cards. We'll get you a spicy card right here. TGI Fridays? Oh, my God. TGI Fridays, my favorite restaurant chain that exists in the NADPOD universe. Era Cheesy says, hi, can't stay. I'm jumping in to wish a great stream finding through Slay the Princess on YouTube. It's been my favorite thing to watch on YouTube for the last couple of weeks. Thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you. Like, is a Fuddruckers on par with a Chili's? Excuse me? A what? Isn't language beautiful? Fuddruckers makes me feel something. You know what I mean? Makes me feel something. Oh, I'm feeling something. Fuddruckers was yummy the one time I've had it. So you would say that your first was yummy? No, I don't. I don't get it. You don't get Fuddruckers. You got Fuddruckers in Indiana. Here in Indiana, we call it something different. You know what I mean? No, I don't know if we have. I'm assuming it's a restaurant. I don't think we have Fuddruckers. I like saying it, though. Let's keep talking about it so I can keep saying it. Fuddruckers, Fuddruckers, Fuddruckers. I had it in Texas. All right, Pexy. Spice. Pre-stream Pergononant. That's not the right kind of spice. That's very plain so far. That's plain. 450. Meg rookie card. Final card. Fuddruckers, more like fuckers. Oh my god, what is this? I think 3 is the most we've had in one pack. What was that? Somebody had a 3 hero pack the other day. Yeah. Mars, I did cheat that in for you. I got you. Yeah, I wanted Meg to be happy and you to be happy. So I'm happy I can make that trade happen. Artifice has a pack. Well, this will be interesting. I haven't clicked on Artifice's profile picture in forever. Hi, Gabe is a bear. How's it going? What the frick is this? I'm looking for redacted. Is that blue? Is that blue, King? Is that Robin Monarch? Is that Cerulean Ruler? God, Cyan King? God damn it. That's so funny. That's good. Hey, it's kind of like Death's Door. The more you guys talk it up, the more I'm so excited to dangle it and dangle it and dangle it for years and years and years. When Blueprints gets a remake for the 10th generation PlayStation console, I'll play it. How about that? When Blueprints gets its 25th year edition remaster re-release, I'll play it. How about that? Incredible. That's a good thing. What else are you looking for? I forgot everything else. Justice for socks, apparently. 5 pink cards. My God. They did announce the Oblivion remake trailer for tomorrow morning, by the way. I do feel like, should we watch that? Oblivion just moved way up my stonks list, by the way, based on the fact that it's getting a remake. Oblivion's a game I have wanted to play. The fact that it gets a remake makes me excited. No, don't play it. Let us juice it nicely first. Juice that shit. Don't make promises you can't keep. All right, Artifice. Card Gods. Minecraft Villager Noises. If you had to make if you had to have a Mount Rushmore of Little Into cards, who would be on it? You've got your Luke for maybe like creating the website, I guess. You've got your like Brujo for the frames themselves and a lot of the art. I feel like you gotta have Ikelos for the cards themselves. I feel like Artifice could go on it. The sheer amount of pinks, the runningest of running jokes. I feel like Artifice could go on it. It must be all the artists. Just take all the artists and put them on there. You would rather play the remake for Oblivion? I mean, I don't know enough about the remake to know, but it interests me, that's for sure. One of the things that might potentially turn me off of like Oblivion and Morrowind is the jank of the graphics and the engine and all that jazz, right? I don't know. You hid the cards again? Oops, I did do that. I forgot that happens. Parthian headlights. Meg rookie card. Final card. Is it a shit pack or is it just a bad pack? I'll be damned. I eat my words. Kingsley rookie card. All right, we got Ikelos, Mona, Freya, Cheese. Gabe is a bear is here. We'll bump you up. Gabe, we're going to get your pack opened. Gabe is a bear is Bear B. Benson, right? Let's go. Let's go. You're finally here. You get your pack opened. You mentioned it on Discord. I got you. I don't know. We'll have to talk about Oblivion. We'll have to talk about it. I don't know if I'm going to watch the trailer or not. We'll have to talk about it. I'll need to like get some info from you guys about what. Does it look good? Is it promising? More Elder Scrolls would be dope. You can just click on the names. Thank you, Danny. Thanks for the reminder. The worst stuff about Oblivion is its age, so if they do a good job, the remake may be the way to go. Screenshots look amazing. Okay. That's good to know. That's very good to know. Ikelos. We're looking for Tunic, yeah. Queen Meg, 1 out of 100. Proposal. This tells a story in 3 parts. Story in 4 parts, if you know what I mean. Kingsley rookie card. Now it got weird. It was a story, and then it got weird. Luke is 80 shats from getting a pack. R.I.P. Mona. Did you predict, Luke? You didn't predict, so I can't pay it out and then get you some stuff. I'd like to round out the collection. I need a shit and a fart. Always having to have some rainbows and pinks. Also, justice for socks. Did you guys know that we have collector view on the website now? So you can go to your user page and see exactly what cards you are missing from a season, how many you have of each card. Mona's got 3 lost in the sauce. White is the best. And then it looks like a gold and a bronze behind that. So Mona's looking for a Meg rookie. Finewood, Card Gods, Cult Immunity. W update from our developer, Luke. Great Treat Race. Let's get you started. Little into lull. Queen Meg, we're up to silver. We're up to silver. Ikelos, thank you for the gift, for the sub, for the tier 3 sub. Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you very much. Creative stalling. I don't know that any of these are the things you needed. Final card. Compound interest. You got 3 Carly arts in 1 pack. 3 Carly arts in 1 pack. Why do you laugh in my face like this, Ryan? I'm sorry. 420, by the way? Mona, you're about to get a trade request from at least 2 people. Kilo says, Mona, what do you want? All right, 3 packs left. Freya, Cheese Mood, and then Gabe is a bear. Gabe, is this your first ever pack? No. You've had one before. Okay. All right, we'll do Freya, Cheese, then Gabe. Cartsley is still my vote instead of Carly Arts. Oh, Cartsley. How does Carly feel about this? Not that Carly hating it would make me not want to do it. Carly hating it might make me want to do it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Freya wants whatever will pay out the Bluebies. Holy shit. Holy shit. Everybody, nobody move. Nobody move. Nobody touch anything. Bottom left, I'm not even touching the mouse. Bottom left of the screen. It's happened a couple times before that we have had a silver card 1. I think it's happened like twice, maybe 3 times before. Silver shit pack percentage, 11%. There's an 11% chance that every other card is silver. Let's see where this goes. The odds got higher. I don't know what they are. 19%. Ah! I've been shot. A little in the bonk. Well, it would have been cool. Already, you're at a great card in slot 3, though. Gold in 3. Let's see what 4 and 5 are. Pre-stream Pregonant. Pregante. Great treat race. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. 2 treat races in 1. Exclamation bonk, by the way. That's a crazy pack. Cheese Mood. Missing Hamilton and Mines of Loria. Let's get you a Hamilton and a Mines of Loria. P-Buff. Harthian Headlights. H to tell your wife. Golden 420. That's a great card. Aquila says, cheese mood, please. Cheese mood, I'm here to tell you. Fleece this man. Absolutely fleece him. You better get at least 2 rainbows out of Ikelos for this card, because you know he wants it. Keep it forever. That's also a good option. If not, fleece him. Take him to town. Final card. Little into cards in gold. Whew. You know, we started a little soft. We ended with some good stuff. Gabe is a bear. Final pack of the day. Then we'll play some Satisfactory. So many 420s today. Blaze it. The universe knows. Gabe is a bear. Has had 1 pack before. Hoping for a gold. A shit pack would also be awesome. You've never had a gold before. Let's get you a gold or a shit pack. Also, something Outer Wilds related. Tongle of the Wild. I'm so sorry. What? Oh, Outer Wilds related. How do you like your marshmallows, Gabe? Let's go. Full of carcinogens. Let's go. Making some spaghetti. We're already up to silver. 1 out of 50, by the way. It looks clean. You got good odds for a gold. Yo, let's go. Lost in the sauce. Shout out to Llamas for one of the most beautiful cards I've ever seen. I want to drink this sauce. I want to drink the sauce. You know? I want a sip of that sauce. I want to go back and play more Tunic-like games. I want a sip of that sauce, but I also want to just drink this actual liquid. All right, final card for Gabe is a bear. We've already hit gold. We've already hit Outer Wilds. This is all just extra. It's a cherry on top. Oh! H to tell your wife. 9 out of 10. Great card. Packs were good today. Packs were good today. Good stuff. Who do I got? What do I got for a trade? Tony. Uh-oh. Is this better? Bing Bong offer is close to expiring. Close to expiring? Frankly, I thought I'd already sent it back to the kitchen and said, hey, something crawled into your tea machine and died. And this tea tastes less sweet than it ought to. Something about this tea just ain't right. And then you brought the same glass back out and said, hi, would you like some new tea? It says waiting you. Okay, I'll reject. Elisa's got 1% on the phone. Bye, Elisa. How are we looking? How are we looking on the profile page? I think I have one of everything now. Oh, shoot. I went to the wrong. Am I still missing something in... No, I've got one of everything. Okay. One of everything. From there, I probably need to redo this Meg. I got rid of my extra cults. What do I have extra? I guess that's what I'm really looking for right now. What do I have extra? What do I have extra that I could make a good deal with? I could go to someone and say, hey, you need this. I've got this. Who's the horny amongst us? I've got a golden making spaghetti with your name on it. Who likes Minecraft villager noises? Okay, so that's what I've got to trade. Extra making spaghetti gold. Extra fine wood gold. Extra Minecraft villager noises gold. Okay, I got to start thinking on this. Does anyone want my pink mark? Because I'm willing to trade it for the right deal. I need a golden spaghetti. Hit me up. Hit me up with some pinks. You'll probably get a good deal. Hi, Carly. How's it going? I'm Hot Mama Redeemed. Receive a sub. I got you. I got you. Mars says I want a pink card. There you go. I'm Hot Mama. Bing bong. Hi, Carly. How are you? Mars says I'm still missing some stuff, but I'm hoping to fix it soon. Did I miss any good cards? I was training someone at work. Cards were good. Nothing like pink or full art, but some nice cards. Freya got a pack that started with silver. Yeah, some good stuff around there. Good stuff. How's the work going so far? Points, please. Oh shit! It's a good day for everybody except for the Bluebies, apparently. Let's see here. Fart pink or shit pack? No. Luckily, I missed the bet. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys, instead of uppies, downies. Time for downies. Is it ever a good day for Bluebies? I feel like we've had good days for Bluebies recently. I feel like generally we've been kind of paying out Bluebies a lot. Bobby wants a sub. I got you, Bobby. Card bets have been very blue. Yeah. Probably because we've had so many packs to open, so many pinks and farts. I was watching the end of the Breath of the Wild stream back, and watching you die at the end of a shrine was so funny. Work is work. I missed the weekend. How was your weekend, Carly? Did you get up to anything? All right, let's play some Satisfactory. I've been losing more than usual with my disbelief. I'll respond to you like Meg responded to me. Chapel Roan's song Karma Is My Kink starts playing in the background. Hit that, close that, go there. Where did the hard hat with Fix It go? It's still here. I just like these headphones too much. Like wearing my earbuds, I feel like is not as comfortable. So I've started just wearing the hat or ignoring the hat. Sorry. I could still put it on if I needed to. Maybe for like the finale of someday when we eventually hit the finale of this game. Mike said, "LOL, didn't know you had seen that one yet." I saw it. People are trying to say that Meg pulled a shiny Charizard in Pokemon Pocket because I didn't make a trade with her on indigestioncards.com. And for those people, I have to say, I do think karma, is an interesting way of looking at the world. I don't know that it's a true way of looking at the world, but I do think it's an interesting way of looking at the world. And I do think there is some truth to the energy you putting out into the world being the sort of energy that the world meets you with, and specifically the people in the world. But that said, I did nothing wrong on indigestioncards.com trades. The trades got to make sense for both people. And it didn't make sense for me. You guys wouldn't want me to just say yes to a trade to Meg, even if it didn't make sense for me, right? You guys would... We all know trades have to make sense for everybody. It's got to be a two. Yes, we would. Of course we would. I mean, of course. Yes. All right, just going to go ahead and change the topic. Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. We're playing Satisfactory. We're changing the topic because chat's saying I'm being mean to my wife. I'm not being mean to my wife. But we're going to change the topic anyways because... because I guess if you look at it one way, you could make that argument, which I don't think is correct, but you could make the argument. Anyways, welcome back to Satisfactory. So last time we streamed, we ended stream in a very different place than right here. That's because I've spent some time off camera upgrading part of my factory to Mark V and most of my bus. That said, there's too much to do, and I did not get it all done. I also didn't get our blueprints updated. I got most of the dismantle crates. Oh, fuck, I forgot about this. I got most of the dismantle crates broken down, and then as I was changing the entire factory to Mark V, guess what happened? The entire factory is now made of dismantle crates. So for those of you who don't know, bye Lumella. Basically, when you like break something down but your inventory is full, it leaves a well, it's not gonna do it right here. It leaves a crate with the extra stuff in it on the ground. And I went for like 20 minutes dismantling crates, and I was gonna have to like tear half my factory down to get rid of it to bring them back up. So instead, what I have decided to do is to entirely ignore the problem, to literally sweep it under the rug and just turn it off of my map and my HUD. It doesn't show up on my map or my HUD if I just do that. I will say, the way I learned that is that one of the dismantle crates on the other side of the map was like bugged or something, and I could not find it, but it was still on the map, and I spent like 20 minutes trying to find it. Anyways, that's what I did off camera. Last we were here, we were working on rotors, and we had just redesigned them, and we probably needed more copper. So we're gonna go back there, start on that, and then maybe we'll work on like automating supercomputers or some shit like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Innovative storage solution? Yeah, you just chuck everything you have inside of a... you just tear stuff down and it starts going into dismantle crates. Speaking of, I do need to shove some stuff in the... awesome sink before too long. Before too long. Okay, so somewhere over here... Is it here? That's modular frames. We've been building rotors using steel and copper right here. Rotors are zooming, so that's good. However, they might be backed up because I didn't, because I was working on my factory and I just let it back up rather than because I was actually, like, the game has been running in the background is basically what I'm trying to say. So I don't know if this is actually accurate or not. We should probably go check this copper that we just did just to make sure we actually finished that. We may need to upgrade rotors some more, but anyways. So I know we've been talking about it, but yeah, I hope you guys had a good weekend. If you saw family, awesome. If you ate some good food, awesome. We had, like I said, we had an Olive Garden at one family Thanksgiving. I had some delicious food. Meg's mom made some really delicious food. She also made this like Hawaiian bread that is literally life-changing. Y'all ever had Hawaiian bread? Like, I've had Hawaiian rolls a lot. You can buy those. But I've never had homemade Hawaiian bread. Or I haven't had it very often. Meg's mom makes it though. Meg's mom is a incredible like baker and cook. She makes really great pies. What is Hawaiian bread? I don't even know. It's just like a very sweet bread. What's Hawaiian bread? Meg goes, I don't know. Apparently it has pineapple juice in it. Maybe that's why they call it Hawaiian bread. Hi, girlie. Hi. Hi. How is Costco? There were so many people at Costco's. You want to come say hi? You went at Costco? You want to come say hi? No. staring at me on the screen. Daddy? Is that Dada right there? That's Dada except delayed. You're just staring at it. You want to say something? You want to say some stuff? Yell something. Go, ah! Go, Dada! You want to give me snuggles? Snuggles? Oh, now you are going to yell. What's up? Oh, are you sleepies? Bye, girlie. Bye. 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 You just gave me a slight smile. She has stage fright. She is actually getting to that. They say like around 9, 10, 11 months is when they get like some like stranger danger or they start to feel like shy. And she has started doing that actually. Like yesterday, Easter was the first time she actually was like, people she knows. She was like kind of really hesitant to go to them at first. Brian, I hope you know we would watch only this for the next 3 hours. The good news is she would be the bad news is she would be very bored very quickly. She's getting so big, WTF, time flies. Yeah, dude, it's been 11 fucking months. It's crazy. Crazy. I don't believe it. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's been 11 months. Okay, so rotors are, I think at this point, decent. We should probably go see about doing supercomputers. Stranger danger kicks in hard. They moved Emma to a new classroom last week and she lost it. Is she out of the like infant classroom into the like 1-year-old classroom? Time for a second baby, I guess. That's really weird. I thought we saw both of our moms this weekend. I didn't realize one of them was lurking in chat, Ikelos. Actually, my dad is also the other one who's like, so when's she getting a brother? And I'm like, ha, 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 ha. You're funny. You're really funny. Not formally out of infancy yet, but they put her in there to start the day. She was not a fan. Oh, no. I think Ella's going to stay in the infant room for, like, a while because they only move the kids up at daycare, like, to the next classroom at certain times of the year so that they move together. And I don't think it's, like, till, like, August. So she's going to be, like, bullying the infants in the infant room for, like, months to come. Like, she's going to be a 1-year-old hanging out with all these little newborns who don't know how to grab toys or defend themselves. She's just going to be like bullying kids. A brother in this economy? Exactly. Brother in this economy? Okay, I do want to chuck all those in there. Chuck that, chuck that. That puts us 13 motors and 20-something all-clad aluminum sheets away from what we're looking for. All clad. Motors. Oh, baby. It was already in here. Emma's the oldest in the room now. It's crazy considering she was the smallest 8 months ago. I know. Tony, this is the kind of shit that you say and non-parents look at you and they're like, of course that's how it works. Time passes. They get older. They grow up. But those non-parents don't understand. They don't get it. It is crazy. We took her to this room and she couldn't hold her head up. Now she's standing unaided, you know? Now there's other kids in the room who are, you know. I was going to say shitting themselves, but my daughter does that too.
Drones provide automated low-capacity aerial transport between drone stations. Stations need to be supplied with any kind of fuel for the drones to function. Fixit had several restrictions in place prohibiting creative use of drones. I have since removed those because I think no pioneer would ever misuse Fixit property right under their noses. Especially since everything is recorded.
That was so threatening. Okay, we've just unlocked something that could potentially be big. We'll figure it out. Drones and drone ports. We gotta make some of these and figure it out. Gotta see how this works. Time to play around with drones. Joyce says she's gonna be top dog. I also saw your comment earlier, like what noises is she makes? What sounds or words is she saying? She's saying like she says da 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 a lot, although I don't think she says dada. She just says some shit. She says, we have everything we need. Oh yeah, dude. She says baba. She says one of her new things is, which was funny on Easter. She played what a drone port. Oh my god, it's fucking huge. Play with a lot of like bunny toys, and she can say hop hop hop. What do bunnies do? They go hop hop hop. It's not like don't get it wrong. She's not like forming full sentences and like understanding what she's saying exactly yet. We have to pull fucking teeth to get her to say dad dad, and she won't do it until she randomly decides later that she will do it. Like it's not like that, you know? But she's making a lot of sounds. And she say Aikilos already? I shit you not. I'm pretty sure she says hero. I'm pretty sure she says hero. Not exactly, but like the thing that she will name and say is hero. She won't say it for dad, mama, nothing. But for hero, she loves him, and she'll say something that sounds a lot like hero. That's better than Aikilos. It's so funny. Because hero is like the like second-class citizen in our family, right? Like Kingsley was the firstborn. We have a greater attachment to him, obviously. Hero was like the newcomer, you know? He's nobody's favorite. But then we have a baby, and the baby's favorite is Hero. I'm just out here farming little into shooks, don't worry. Okay, we have drones. Just out here farming. I told you guys, I was raised by farmers. I'm just farming of a different variety, you know? Farming shooks. Farming shooks and lulls and... Okay. Oh boy, this looks exciting. What the fuck is this shit? Add fuel here. I'm guessing we can. Belt in fuel. I guessed correctly. There's a fuel line. There's an in and an out to feed into it, which I'm guessing the port name will then, you will then transfer it to the other ports. You can set like, I'm guessing you can set destination. Luke has redeemed cards. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Brother, that's fucked up. Listen, the full truth of the matter is that I love Hero. Hero is the only dog I have had since, as an adult, since he was a puppy. Like, I came into the picture a little bit after Kingsley, actually. Just months, you know? So, I wasn't actually there for those first days with Kingsley. With Hero, I was. Can I interact with the drone itself? It looks like a little bumblebee. Look at these rockets. I want to ride it. B for flashlight, by the way. I forgot. Little antennas. What's up with your light? Why is your light, like, broken? Why does it look like that? So what's going to be the use case for these? That's the next question. What is the use case? I need to give it power. What makes sense? What do these things mean? You can set destinations. Last fuel type, question mark. Round trip time. That's good to know. That's very good to know. This might be estimated until you're out of fuel. My really strong hope was that I could make drones grab stuff from my inventory. Because that would have been dope. But that's too much Factorio for you. We're going to read this real quick, and then we're going to read the... Yeah, we're going to read this. Drones transports available input back and forth between its home port and destination ports. Drone status and other details can be viewed at a drone's home port. Must be built on a drone port. Has 9 inventory slots. Can use any fuel type. Refuels at any of its connected ports if possible. Drone port functions as a home port to a single drone, which transports available input back and forth between its home port and destination. Drone ports can have one other port assigned as their transport destination. Drone port interface provides delivery details and allows management of port connections. I really don't know. In a world where I even have trains up and running, I really don't know why. We could do it. I mean, rather than belting things across forever, like we could put like raw ore, frankly. We could put like or smelt stuff and then bring it here, which I guess could be fine. Hi, Shammy, how's it going? Exclamation Tama. There we go. Exactly, Mars. Yeah. I've got more connection to Kingsley because he was there for that. Yeah. Hi, Formy. How's it going? Emma's default noise for everything. Sorry, I missed this comment. Default noise for everything is dada, but there's been once or twice I'm almost convinced she was actually talking about me. Yeah, I've heard a lot of dadas, and I don't feel special about them at all so far, because I'm like, you know. I don't know that she means me. I'm pretty positive she doesn't. Is this supercomputer? This is supercomputer. So we need to build this to get nuclear up and running. This one I think we've built already, though, right? Do it. Oh, Mars. No. Mars, I read it as defense as well. Don't worry. That's how I read it. Okay. Well, 2 people in chat who know this game have both typed Tama in the last 30 seconds. So I'm guessing there's something to do with these drones that I have not exactly. That makes 3. I haven't exactly thought through. So far, my thought is I bet it would be cool to see them fly. But let's think through our resources and what we could use them to grab or supply for us. It seems one drone to one drone. So they are very, like, most likely either take one item to one place and then return, or take one item to one place, bring something back, and then return. We've got train stations that do plastic and rubber and silica and alumina scrap. We have some items over on the plastic and rubber area, like, that are not technically being trained back and forth, like black powder and smokeless powder and all that jazz. But I don't feel like that's a particularly high necessity to get it over here. We could do some raw materials because this thing could use more raw materials, most likely. Or you could even plug them in at the other end of the bus. The problem with that is it seems like it's got 9... What did it say it has? It's got like 7 slots, 9 slots. That's not a lot of... To move a large quantity of stuff, 9 inventory slots? That's like 1,800 coal. I think coal stacks to like 200. So it's like really not that much when I could have a train running with... No, it's next to 100. It's really not that much. So my thought so far is just like, I do not know about what makes the most sense for this shit. That said, if we are about to do nuclear will probably... Holy shit. I bet nuclear will require some sort of like fuel rod or something. Uranium fuel rod, which probably gets spent. Produces radioactive uranium waste when consumed. We're not going to want to carry that ourselves. So we'll probably use drones to keep our nuclear power plant up and running. All right, fuck it. Let's tackle nuclear. This ought to be fun. Fuck it. I love when the Tama density is almost backseat in itself. Yeah, the Satisfactory people have been pretty good, though, about being like, I'm just Tama-ing in general, not for any particular reason. Let's see here. Carly says Tama, IDK. IDK, why not? Sometimes I Tama because I want to be included. I do sometimes think that that is what's happening in a way that I find really funny. Hey, I never got a chance to do this off stream, so let's just do it on stream. I need to update my blueprints so that they are Mark V and contain the correct items. So let's do that. I Tama this time just because of peer pressure. Don't give in, chat. Don't give in to peer pressure. Blueprints mentioned. Blueprints? Blueprints mentioned. Oh, that is funny. That is funny. Okay, so this is vertical bus 3. What we should actually do is load vertical bus 1. And change everything to Mark V. Go from there. Mark V, Mark V, Mark V. This is how my entire inventory is filled with encased industrial beams. Although I think here they maybe go over here. I did a Solidarity Snuffles. Oh no, they didn't go in because I didn't clear it. I got you. I missed so many streams. You finally have the hover pack. It's so good. The hover pack is awesome. Yeah, I got it last stream actually, so I haven't had it super long. I agree. It's amazing. It's a complete game changer. I'm not gonna try and use anything else. I'm gonna try and just use it. When possible. Yeah, I think it's awesome. Sorry if I missed it, but do you have any specific plans for now? So right now we need to automate supercomputers so that we can start doing uranium. I want to research nuclear power. Sorry, nuclear power. I want to research nuclear power and then potentially do nuclear power. Partially because I just want an excuse to use drones, and I think that's a thing that makes sense for drones. So first things first, I have to update all my blueprints to be Mark V. Or I want to do that. So save this as vertical blueprint 1. Then load vertical blueprint 2. The other thing we'll have to do is we'll have to add a couple items onto the belt, like onto these. That's not until we get a little further. It was last stream. I think we got the hover pack like right at the start of last stream, honestly. But yeah, I think it was right at the start. Right at the start. It's taking a little bit of getting used to, but okay, we'll save this. That replacement sound is so satisfying. I know it's loud, but I also love it. I love the replacement sound. The chonk, 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 chonk. This is always what I usually do between streams. You guys don't have to watch me do it, but I haven't had time. And I'm almost out of aluminum. Luke is feeling tongly. Carly's vibing. Feeling tongly. Tongly. We need to see what 35 and 36 are so I can update my blueprint. So let's go do that. Let's go do that. Anybody here eat any Easter candy this weekend? Megan and I ate even more Starburst jelly beans. We bought even more. We also 35 and 36, right? That's crystal oscillators. I had some of the I don't even know what they're called. Like are they Cadbury eggs? That's probably not the right word. That for some reason though, that's just like yes? I mean, I don't know if this is what I ate though. Meg says no. Meg, what was the eggs at my mom's house? They were almost like malt. No, they were sitting on the coffee table at my mom's house. They were like kind of larger. What? Cadbury eggs have a creamy thing in the middle of them. This didn't have a creamy thing, but it had like a malt. Whopper eggs? Maybe it's that. Kind of like a Whopper. Like a Whopper candy. Dude, I had Whopper eggs. I think they're called Robin eggs. Yeah, Robin eggs made by Whopper. That's what I had. I had these. They're really good. I did not have a Cadbury egg. Whoops. My mistake. I don't know that I've ever had a Cadbury egg. No candy this weekend despite attending some family gatherings. Oh my god, I got something in my eye. Sorry, chat. I like the little hard shell Cadbury eggs with no cream. The Robin eggs, are they filled with something? They're filled with like a Whopper, which is an American candy. So alumina scrap and then aluminum ingot. They're filled with like a dried malt type thing. And some chocolate. Malted milk ball. Yeah. That's kind of what they are. Not even kind of. That is what they are. I only know the Whopper from Burger King. So different Whopper. Yeah, although that is an idea. It's a terrible idea, but it is an idea. That sure is an idea for sure. I mostly behaved myself at dinner, then came home, ate a ton of my leftover homemade sugar-free French vanilla ice cream on top of apple crisp. Oh my god. Aluminum ingot. Done. Now we need to do the same thing. Can I do that? I can. Setting copy. Right here. Just copy it for... That's quicker. I will say, the good thing about Elle is she can't eat any candy yet, so Elle got a little candy in her, Elle got a little candy in her little Easter basket. Guess who got to, you know, snack on it? So far I've had a Reese's egg and some Sour Patch Kids. I'm preparing for my last week teaching at this university before I graduate, and it's so sad. Why is this so much smaller? Fucking huge, dude. Why is this icon so big? Yeah, that's better. I'm gonna miss these students. Aw, Mars. They've been lucky to have you. I'd be sad too. I feel like you've, you know, kind of been a home for you for a little while. Yeah. Save that one that we need to load blueprint 4. Ryan, don't make me sadder. All right, you're right. Sorry, should I have done the opposite? Mars. Honestly, don't even worry about it. These kids are gonna barely remember. Now, see, that's worse. Now, this is what I want. Tell me I'm useless. You have such a weird way of grieving. Tell me I'm useless and a failure. I have a thing about it. I was about to say this shit is kinky. Kinky, Mars. I approve. Plus 1652. Does that help? Okay, all-clad aluminum sheet is 37. That's what I wanted to put over here. Dude, yeah, the hover pack, it takes a little getting useful. Or, sorry, it takes a little getting used to. The, like, double tap C. But I really think the, like, once you're used to it, it's pretty handy to use. Pretty easy to use. Like, double tap C to just fall quickly. Tap space once to hover. Hold space and shift to rise quickly. The fact that you can sort of slow to a stop somewhat quickly. You know, like you're rising. I need to stop and look at this thing right here. You just kind of let go. You kind of... I wish it would stop a little bit quicker, but I think that would be a little bit more jarring. Overall, it's pretty damn handy. And it's so nice to be able to not have to jump over things or grab the ground for a little bit of speed, although you still can if you want. Okay, we'll save that as vertical bus 4, and now we need to build our factory up a little bit because build me up. Because I need space for the next, for supercomputers. Can you believe Mars didn't get a job in Florida despite me telling him to? Yo, doxing Carly. Oh no, is there more? Did I do more? Oh, I did do more. Aluminum casing is 38. Okay. Now we know Mars didn't get a job in Florida. So casing. This is the next one. Okay. Yeah, my bad. There's now 49 other states. Shit. Given a couple years, we might come up with the answer. Hi, Cassie. How are you? How was your weekend? 38 is casing. I think it's just called aluminum casing, yeah? Yeah, okay. Like I said, this is the stuff I always do off camera between episodes, but I haven't had time. But here we are. Good weekend, thanks. Awesome. Good. Jamie says, of course, you hating jumping over belts was the source of many an early playthrough Tama, as you cursed jumping over belts. Yeah. Yeah. It is still funny to me that this is a thing you can't unlock until you get aluminum, which is not early in the tech tree. Like, the ability to build like this, I don't know. I guess you maybe just get used to it or whatever, but The ability to build by hovering seems really, like, user-friendly. Alright, let's just go straight up. Fuck it. Having a bit of the Monday blues now. Aw. The Monday blues. Although, these... Oh, boy. I bet these get a lot easier now. I need vertical bus 1. I need to switch to blueprint mode. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The fact that I can do this while just hovering now. I am turned on. Missing all clad aluminum sheets. Shit. Kyle said, Mars, do you want to play 49 questions with chat? I think we could do it in 48. I think we could do it in 48. You know? Hey, speaking of, while we're waiting on this, we should go look at the aluminum to see how fast it's coming in. Like, are we waiting on... Ryan, you could do it in 1? Well, that's true, but, you know. I don't want to brag. We are not waiting on raw materials. We are waiting on output. So, interesting. Sorry. We also aren't waiting on... No, we're waiting on... We're not waiting on output because output is full. So we need to go check the... Is all clad aluminum sheet still? It is also full. Meaning we're waiting on Dimensional Depot upload speed. Oh, that's actually great. That's awesome. Also, can't I just shove it in there if I have it? No, I could shove it in here, but it still needs to upload. Okay. That's cool. Well, I guess we just have to sort of sit and wait. Unless we were to do an upgrade on our thing. Anyone watch The Last of Us last night? Not just curious, not me. Ah. How's season 2? Are people enjoying it? This is not where I wanted to be. I wanted to be right here. We can do upload speed here, yeah? Right? It's like stack increase or upload speed. Stack increase would probably be better. No, doubling it here would be huge. Holy shit. Oh, should I do that? I probably should just fucking do it. I have enough, Where's the other things? Where's the other items? These. SAM Fluctuator? Oh my god, is that what I'm gonna bring in over here? SAM Fluctuators? Maybe I will. Devastating as you would expect. The Last of Us? Nah, no way. Oh, something about watching all these other people in pain. Okay. I don't think I need to build a drone to carry this shit, but I guess I could. What I probably need to do is just... Can I just make... Hold up. Can I just make these in the... Are none of these items... in depots? What? Okay, well, there goes 3 of our dimensional depots. I guess we're just going to shove all this shit into So I need wire and I need steel pipe inside of dimensional depots. There's no way steel pipe is not in dimensional depots. What? Oh, it's saying you have some. It's I'm dumb. It's using what's in the. It's using what's in my inventory first. Is that what this means? So if I click this off and I go here. Oh. So it's this setting I turned on last stream. This. Now it's using. It doesn't show. Okay. Let me turn this off real quick. Luke says I sobbed. Is he learning? I don't know. I think I'm learning. So here's what I do want to do. I do want to see what is or is not inside of the cloud. Some stuff is in the cloud. But unfortunately, I don't know if it's in the cloud because I've uploaded a little bit of it or because it's actually being pumped into the cloud. So I still don't know on that front. Anyways, let's just make now we should be able to make our SAM fluctuators by hand no matter where we are, which is not quite the same as automating them, but still pretty close. Because I never need them over here where they are made. I need them over there. At least Fixit's cloud is not like Microsoft or Amazon cloud. It isn't costing you a fortune to have stuff in the cloud. Imagine, oh, that's such a funny idea though, Shammy. Imagine if Ada was like, I'm sorry, I can't do the Ada voice. I'm sorry. You've exceeded your cloud storage limit. For the cheap price of 100 supercomputers, you can double your cloud storage limit. Imagine? I would be honestly pretty funny, I think. I mean, it'd be terrible, but and we kind of can do that actually for Mercer spheres and these things. The thing I'm about to pay. That's actually what I'm doing. I'm currently upgrading my iCloud storage. That's exactly what's going on. I didn't realize it. I cracked a joke, but that is actually perfectly what I'm doing. Ada is actually short for AWS. Don't give Coffee Stand any April Fool's jokes. Okay, this is a no judgment question, chat. What cloud storage services are you paying for? You know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to have to wait on this before I can actually do more of this. And you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. But like, I pay for iCloud storage for my entire, like for our family generally, not just me and Meg, but my mom and sister and stuff. I don't know if I pay for Google Drive storage. I think I do. Pretty sure I do. Commercially or personally, either one. Microsoft Cloud paid, but none other. iCloud for immediate family. I'm gonna go grab materials for the milestone we're working on right now. Pay for iCloud storage for photos. My wife pays for Google storage for photos. We should probably work that out. Heavy modular frames are not here. They are right here on output. I need enough. I could just grab them from right here. Oh, I still need 50 more. Okay. I pay for various stuff on AWS, but that's for like hobby dev stuff. Yeah. I guess that's true. I pay AWS to host Indigestion cards. That counts, right? Okay, that's enough of that. We need a shit ton of concrete, and we need some cable. Where can I find those things off the bus, like in storage? I don't know. What uses cable? These use cable. We need a machine that uses them so that I can just yoink. Yoink. That only has 20. 15. Okay. Do we need to just randomly update this and see what happens? I could not tell you what I am upgrading to what right now. Could not tell you. Whether or not it's a smart decision, none of that shit. That looks terrible, but... when in doubt, Mark 5 it out. You know what I'm saying? All of chat nods their heads like they have any idea what I'm saying. That should probably up our automated wiring game at least a little bit. We're not quite at 1,000. There we are. Accidentally turned on a debugging thing, costing me a few thousand the following month. This is a work thing, right? You said you work in like IT management or something? Okay. All of that, perfect. I need 2,000 concrete and then supercomputers, which we're going to make here in a second. What else was I letting the machine mill? I was letting the machines make something while I was doing this. What was I letting them make? No, I was letting this happen. Anything new? We never know what you're saying? Exactly. So I do think this is probably take from inventory before depot. I think that is probably at this stage something to have on, because almost everything is in the cloud. If it's not in the cloud, I can put it in the cloud. I have enough Mercer spheres. When I didn't have everything in the cloud, it didn't make sense because then I wanted my inventory to have some stuff no matter what. I think. Chat, do you play, front seat question, yes or no only. Do you play with take from inventory before depot on or off? On or off? Sorry, I said yes or no, and then I said on or off. On or off? Oh, on's across the board. Interesting. Okay. I don't know that I would have expected that necessarily. Yes or no only? On or off? It never fails. I never fucking fails. I need 50 more of those. Let's go grab some concrete. That many ons. Interesting. I would not have... Okay, second question. Do you turn it on immediately upon unlocking it? Yes or no? Immediately upon unlocking it or no? Yes? Well, I forgot these store 500. Yes. Interesting. I really thought I was cooking by not turning it on for a while because I wanted some stuff in my inventory. But also, I have spent so much time in this game with a full-ass inventory running around dismantling crates. And that's probably sunk... I've probably sunk way too much time into that overall. I need 500 more concrete. What am I doing? I'm getting distracted by thinking about other things. Okay. Thank you for your input, chat. Thank you. I'm learning things. Or I'm not. I can't tell. One way or the other. I'm either learning stuff or I'm not. One of the two. I think I have concrete in storage over there somewhere. Ryan not being efficient. I know, it's hard to believe, but it happens occasionally. Look at our factory from this high up. It's dope. Oh, wait, I think I broke the... Oh, no, it's still right there. Right there. Storage. Yeah, that should be extra. This is empty. Fine, we can just leave it. Oh my god, we're zooming. Oh, that's interesting. The hover pack stops my forward momentum. That's actually a little annoying. The minute I try and get a little... The jetpack does not. You see in that chat? Oh no, I fucked it up. As far as I know, the jetpack does not. No, I keep hitting the thing though. Yeah. I just face planted so hard. However, it seems like they have their uses. I'm not getting rid of my jetpack just yet. Seems like it's got its uses. You know? Okay, check that all in there. Go make a couple more of these and see if we can't upgrade our Mercer Sphere upload speed. Science! I'm going to cathartically Tama for 2 things that are not currently relevant so that I can get off. I mean, get it off my chest. Exclamation bonk infamous Diz in the chat, please. Okay. We need 151 of these. We're not quite going to make it. The good news is I have a million projects I can be working on as we wait. Time to upgrade the vertical bus, go a little bit higher up. We need to put vertical bus 2. Right there. Wait, if I hold E, what the fuck? The game just lagged and accidentally taught me this. If you hold E, can you do that on other things? Oh my god. Uh-oh, this is bad because now I don't remember where I was. Was I here? Right. Yay, finally. That's actually pretty neat. That took a good minute to find. I swear to you, it just lagged. That's so funny. So when I'm in blueprint mode, my game lags like crazy, as I'm sure you can see. So I swear I hit E to shift to the... I hit E. That E didn't even register. To switch to vertical bus 3. And it took so long to lag that it did this, and I was like, what the fuck? That's funny. The game itself decided it was time to backseat. This also makes me think I should probably like come up with new icons for my blueprints because I can see them easier in that menu. Okay, so we need to do supercomputers, which I think we have everything for right now, but we need to automate. Well, let's find out. I think it was just some aluminum stuff, right? Oh my god, no aluminum even fucking involved. Just plastic, high-speed connectors, AI limiters, which could be bad. I don't have many of those. Let's go ahead and label 1. Label 2. Like one of these right here. Nope. Only I could backseat redacted. That must be a first. The game decides to backseat. I'm trying to think if that's happened in any other games. I mean, sometimes I jokingly say that when a game decides that... When a game, like, tells me some lore or gives me instructions, we jokingly call it backseating, but... I just made a planning error in my playthrough that is going to take me 3 hours to unwind, just venting. Oh, no. For me, is it something that I would understand or no? Would it be like... Would it tell me too much information if you told me, or... Is it stuff that I don't know anything about? My heart hurts for you. My inventory is already much emptier. Maybe this is fucking goated. Holy shit. Do I have enough to make this yet? I should. Yeah, it's right here. 10 more. Perfect. I've seen screenshots from For Me and Spoiler Chat. I don't think you're on the same page. No, we're playing the same game, I promise. I'm gonna get there eventually. I might not get there eventually. Hey, chat. Front seat question. In my situation, would you take upload speed or depot expansion? Speed or expansion? It's not going to affect what I choose. Don't worry. I've already decided what I'm choosing. It's upgrade speed. But currently, I have 3 stacks at 60 per minute. And I can either be 4 stacks at 60 per minute or 3 stacks at 120. And I feel like for me, especially with the way I build my factory, the production is pretty high for a lot of items. I think the debate is basically, you pick speed if your factory can produce the items. You just can't get it into the cloud fast enough when you're building at size, at scale, which is what I'm doing a lot of times, expanding my bus, etc., expanding my train system, my smelters, all that jazz, like bigger builds. And then this, if you're like blueprints yourself, are almost need to be bigger. In this specific unlock, I would pick expansion. Interesting. I've seen a lot of speed, but 2 people who I trust a lot for their specific knowledge of Satisfactory said expansion. So
Dimensional upload speed increased. The dimensional shift now no longer cares how complex the components of the original part are, and will save each part as a single collection of particles that can be instanced easily.
Grow shift the body cord flow cycle song of the 5-layered shallow state.
I'm working on it, but are you saying there is another layer? Is it a sensor limitation?
Deepen.
Helpful.
Deepen. Did I learn Ryan doesn't trust me? I'm sorry, did you answer? I would have included you in the list of 3 people. Oh, you said speed. Okay, good. 2 people I trust said expansion, so he goes for speed, question mark, question mark, question mark. Listen, this is a blind playthrough, and I got to stay honest to that. I said I was going to pick speed beforehand. I'm picking speed. I'm picking fucking speed. Hi, Drunken Tabard. Speed is nice if you upload from inventory. Well, damn, I picked speed, but I barely ever do that. Hi, Drunken Tabard. Welcome in. Okay. There's that. So now we should have... Do we have enough iron to do this? No, we do not. We can get part of the way there. Part of the way there. He doesn't trust me after the blueprint thing? It's true, Uzai. I've had to question everything I thought I knew about you. You're correct. I don't trust you anymore. I'm kidding. I'm kidding so hard. Okay. Currently, we need to be making supercomputers. Let's chuck this down and see just how bad the speeds are. 52 plastic a minute, which isn't crazy. But I don't think we'll be running more than, you know, probably a couple of these at right now. We could maybe sign it up. We could line it up for more, but let's put power here. Let's check power here to here. Oh my god, we never did the power. So every time I raise the blueprint level of our factory, I have to do two things. I have to go right here and go up so that the levels are connected vertically. And then I have to go right here and connect sideways. That turns that on. Connect sideways. Connect sideways. And drag all these down. I don't trust Uzai because they picked Mega Gardevoir. Wait, what did I miss? They picked Mega Gardevoir? I don't trust Ikelos because Ikelos didn't know that there's an EX starter mission in Pokemon Pocket. Sorry, not that Ikelos didn't know, but that Ikelos accidentally finger slipped and picked the wrong deck. Also, I see some aways in the chat. Just a heads up, this is a completely blind playthrough. We're being really careful about trying not to like give me any information that I may not know about, or even if I do know about it that I've forgotten, stuff like that. Exclamation backseat for rules. Exclamation blind, that works too. Yeah, we gotta get all hooked up. This is the stuff I like to do off stream, like I said, but I have not had time. Bow, bow, bow. Does anybody have anything exciting going on this week? There's a brand new Game Changer on Dropout tonight. Megan and I are going to watch it. She's off work today, which means we can watch it the night it comes out. I saw that Brennan is on this episode. I'm excited. I have to get a video ready for Patreon to see tonight and YouTube to see tomorrow, which I'm pretty excited for getting that done. Eye emojis. Got something I've been kind of working on that I'm excited to make public. Luke said eye emojis. It's gonna be one of those things, by the way. If you're one of the paid or free members on Patreon, it's gonna be one of those things where we're gonna keep it our little secret over on Patreon for a while, okay? So you can. I'll post a video later today. Anybody can see it, paid or not, on Patreon. I don't really care. But we're going to try and keep it a secret until tomorrow when it goes live on YouTube. Excited for new Game Changer. Excited for Andor. Oh, I fell. Fell off the electrical grid. Are we finally getting a monthly update video again? God damn it, Ikelos. Yes. Listen. Yes, you are. I'm back from my work meeting. I have 2 D&D sessions this week with different games. That's exciting. One game is weekly, the other is erratic. We were supposed to have D&D this week, but one of our friends is traveling. Okay, here we want to put merger. No, we should build this side of it first because this is going to be more chaotic. Somebody's in a wedding this Friday. Who was that? Somebody said, Cams, I'm in a wedding on Friday. Is the wedding near home or do you have to travel? I need computers, AI limiters, high-speed connectors, and plastic. Computers, AI limiters, plastic, and something. Fuck. Ah, there's one. There's two. Computers. There was one more, and I don't remember what it was. I think it was high-speed connectors. Why is aluminum scrap here twice? Did I fuck up my blueprint? Uh-oh. In my opinion, aiming in 1.0 is more difficult. I miss the old mechanics. That's interesting. I just got the hover pack unlocked, and so far I feel like aiming is way easier with the hover pack than it is without, because otherwise you're just constantly having to adjust up and down for the falling that you're doing. About 40 minutes away, but I'm getting a hotel just for simplicity. Another bridesmaid and I are sharing a room, so that helps with the cost. Nice. Ryan can't aim either way. That's... I fucking hate that you're right. That's true. That's not incorrect. Oh, this shouldn't say 35, should it? They should say 36. I changed the words and not the... Hi, girly. Hi. Hi. Are you being good? She's helping me do laundry. Put this girl to work. Look at my phone. Did you send me a photo? A photo and a video. Oh my God, she's sitting inside of the laundry basket. Hi, girly. What are you doing? You're sitting inside of the laundry basket. That's a good way to keep her contained. Yeah. She can't crawl out of that. That's cute. Very cute. Cannot contain L. It's becoming more and more and more true. More and more and more true. Okay, that should be better. We should save that blueprint. I don't want to reproduce that blueprint everywhere. Or that mistake everywhere. I'm excited to finally pick my subclass in one game of D&D. Probably happening this section or next. Doing a really vain Oath of Glory Dragonborn Paladin. Wow. Oath of Glory. What is Oath of Glory? What are the details on that? I don't know. I think I did Oath of the Ancients with the Paladin that I did. I think that's right. Just missing some floor there. Ryan can't aim either way. All right, let's go build this. Hold up. 1, 2. Doesn't that look too high? I did 3 that time. 1, 2. I don't know. It does look pretty high, but... Splitter. Splitter. That's better, though, because there's no, like, overlap. Oh, if I go that high, though, we might hit the next... Yeah, we'd be up in the shit. Okay. Well, can't be doing that. Oh boy. What do I need to do? I need to line all of these up. Do Mark 5 belts. Put that there. Ah. Freaking dark out here. B for flashlight. All right, chat. Fuck, marry, kill. Lizard doggo. This little mantis ray thingy. And the little, like, the bouncy boys. Fuck, marry, kill. Lizard doggo. Mantis flying thing. And the bouncy boys. No? No, you have to play. Sorry. I refuse. Oh, sorry. Refusal is not an option. Please do not the creatures. What's wrong with you? You can make me? Well, you said it. I think you meant to type can't, but... Fuck, marry, kill, manta, doggo, bouncy. You're killing the bouncy. You're fucking the manta. You're marrying the doggo. Fuck Ryan, marry Carly, kill Mars. Yeah, exactly. Wait. Fuck Ryan. Wait a second. You want me to fuck the doggo? I don't want you to do it. You want to do it, apparently. What are the manta things again? I think you have to marry the manta because you can ride on it. You can like fly on it. Where'd it go? It's usually like right here, but it's probably flying over. They're huge. They're like manta rays, but they fly through the air. Can't find it. I don't want to fuck the doggo. We'll get married celibately. So you do want to save the doggo's life. Marrying the manta because she's majestic? Well, no. You don't marry the manta because she's majestic. Everybody knows you marry for convenience. So when you're marrying the manta, what you're doing is actually you're marrying for... Does this one want to go here? Or does this one go up here? You're marrying for the convenience of having a chauffeur, basically. Now, you want to do this one down here. And... this one right here. And this one right here. Is that gonna work? That's gonna work. Let's go. Marry for convenience? No, listen. Not like that. Does it not line up? It's too long. Shit. Well, that's a little ugly, but oh well. I think we can all agree that the one to kill is the little bouncy guy, right? Marry for doing your laundry and looking after your kid whilst playing games. Listen, just because Megan happens to be doing those things right now. Megan, honest to God, let's get some H's in the chat because I'm first off deep in the doghouse and second off, I do actually mean it. The days when I'm solo parenting, I don't get it. When I'm solo parenting, it is exhausting. It's fun too. Like it's fun. I love hanging out with Elle. Like it's obviously it's amazing getting to hang out with her. It's not a job. But hear me out. Here's what I wanted to say. I don't understand how Megan, on the days she solo parents, like she's been folding laundry. She's been to Costco already. She's picked up the house a bit. Like, I don't understand that because when I'm solo parenting, I am exhausted by the sheer prospect of keeping that girl alive. Period. You know? Like, that alone is difficult enough that I'm like, the odds of laundry getting done too, or... That's why I'm always tired? Yeah. Go here. But Megan, on the days that she solo parents, she'll like get a bunch of other stuff done, and I'm like, stop it, you're making me look bad. Thank you. Also. But also, you're making me look bad. When I'm not parenting, aka all the time, I'm exhausted by all of the things, so I can't imagine. Okay, so we need AI limiter. We need to do one like right there. Like, right there. I don't know that this is exactly right, but... Long distance running stamina is not the same as parenting stamina. Yeah, I've got a lot more of one of those than the others, it feels like right now. But we're going to get there. I'm going to get there. We meaning I. I'm going to get there. I'll develop it eventually. Hey, Ryan, wondering if it's just my husband or if it's a common thing. Do you know where most things are in the house? Or does Meg have to show/tell you? Listen, I could try and give you an answer right here, Cassie. But I think it's way more fun and probably way more true if we play this out as a test. Name an item, Cassie. Name an item. We'll see if I know where it's at or if I need to phone a friend. What's some of the stuff that your husband doesn't know where it is? God, I hope I can pass. Where's the spare hand towels? Linen closet in the upstairs, in the right over here. Where are the batteries? I know where those are. Where are the kitchen sponges? I know where those are. Where's the flour? Fuck you, Mars. I do know where that one is now. Okay, so I'm 4 for 4. I don't want to brag, but I'm 4 for 4. Now, to be clear, for the spare hand towels, I would have to go to the closet and then dig. But I don't know where the extra bed sheets. That's in the same linen closet. I know where that is. I know where those are without digging. Where's the butt spatula? I'm familiar because I use it. Megan doesn't. First aid kit? Okay, that's a tough one. But hear me out. But hear me out. Vanilla extract. I'm pretty sure I know where that one is. I'm like 70% on vanilla extract. Fire extinguishers in the garage. First aid kit is important. I'm married to a first aid kit. I'm married to it. I know where our medicine is. Our supplies. I don't know if there's a first aid kit in there because I'm married to a first aid kit. What if she's the one who needs it? Let me just check.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
Just got a text from Megan that says, I about have her asleep. So we're going to have to wait for our little stream bit. We're gonna have to wait for our stream bit to conclude. Megan is in the process of putting... Can I get another H in the chat, please, dear Christ? If Meg goes down, he's going to call 911 at that point. If Meg goes down, I'm fucking... Yeah. 911 for sure. Where's the back stock of your Q-tips or toothpaste? I don't think we have any of either. I hope. We can ask those when Meg comes in, too. I don't think we have back stock of toothpaste or Q-tips. I think they're both in where they are. You definitely have a back stock? We'll have to ask Meg, dude. Where's the shampoo when y'all run out? Not that you need it. I don't run out of shampoo because my shampoo is whatever Megan's shampoo is that she's decided she doesn't need anymore. So my shampoo is leftover shampoo. So I don't need to know where my shampoo is because it's leftovers. My shampoo is currently sitting on Meg's part of the shower. I'm still not convinced Ryan knows where the vanilla extract is. I could go find it. It just wouldn't be very good stream content. If you want me to go find some, we'll be the judge of that. How's your stock of canned tomatoes / beans / broth? You know I don't have a fucking idea how our stock of those things are. You know I have no idea. Don't tell us what content we'd like to see. You know what? You know what I'm really sad? You know what stream, like... You know what streaming, like, Wave, I'm really sad I didn't ever ride. I think it was like a year and a half ago. The big challenge on Twitch was to go live and see how many minutes, how long it would take you to list 1,000 women. And I'm really sad 100 women. You're right, 100 women. Hey, how's it going?
No shot in hell you could list 1,000 women.
It'd take me days.
No
probably.
shot in hell you could list 1,000 people.
Yeah, I couldn't list 1,000 people. You're right. Hi, Meg.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's good. How are you guys?
Okay, Ryan, where are the mixing bowls? I know where those are. They're trying to test because so Cassie asked, Ryan, are you like my husband in that you have no fucking idea where anything is in our house? Cassie phrased it differently. And then they listed a lot of items, and I think I nailed all of them. But there was one that I don't know.
Okay, is that why you're calling me?
Yeah. There's one. I don't know if we have one, and I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
Do we have a first aid kit?
Not specifically.
If we did, would it be in the thing in our closet up on top?
Yeah, that's where I would say a lot of the first aid stuff is.
If there would be stuff.
I mean, that's like where we keep like medicine and you know where Band-Aids are.
I know where Band-Aids are.
Yeah.
My bathroom thing. Let's name some stuff. You guys name some stuff. Megan will check me. Okay, vanilla extract.
Okay.
Left of the oven, bottom door, cabinet door.
Correct.
Carly, suck it. Fucking suck it. You have to ask, do we have a back stock of toothpaste? Or Q-tips?
What do you think?
I think we don't. I'm wrong. Okay, so I don't know where the back stock of toothpaste is, apparently. Is it in the guest bathroom? Is it underneath your sink? Okay, so my second guess would have been correct. Now, to be clear, when I'm looking for these things, I still do ask Meg because she knows and I don't know. So, you know, or at least I could figure it out, but she knows. So,
I also have a back stock of Q-tips.
You're not supposed to use Q-tips.
You're not supposed to use Q-tips in your ears.
Exactly. And you do. And I do. We do.
Bad.
You know you're not supposed to use Q-tips in your...
I tell people they're not supposed to do it, and then I do it.
Yeah. Okay, what were the other things? I believe me, I nailed like 20. Where's the double-sided sticky tape? If we have any, it is in our drawer right beside where the batteries are. They thought I didn't know where batteries were.
Yeah, he does know where batteries are.
I know where batteries are. It feels so good they can pry my Q-tips for my cold dead hands. Fucking exactly.
True.
Exactly. What else? Is there something what have I asked you for recently? I definitely still ask you for stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, it's also, there's just like some
also kitchen
mom
stuff.
tax. And I don't want to call it a mom tax. I think it tends
used batteries
to be
in a bag in our garage so that we can get rid of them together. Used batteries go in a specific bag in our garage. Go ahead.
I feel like there is a certain like mom tax or like I don't know that it's always moms, but
I mean, you just went to Costco. You just brought home a bunch of stuff. You just put it away.
Oh, I didn't put it all away. Half of it I still need to get out of the car. So
Well.
that's what I'm going to go do next.
Or you could rest. We were just talking about how I'm amazed how you get anything done when you're solo parenting. Because I don't feel like I have that energy. But you do, so I know that it's possible. So
I just folded a whole thing of laundry.
Yeah,
with
and
her.
went to fucking Costco with our daughter.
Yeah, she was good though.
I mean, that's
Literally,
great. I'm
she
just
crawled
amazed at you.
around. She played with my heating pad and remotes from the bedside table
I'm just amazed.
like the whole time.
Yeah.
Hang out with us and send Ryan to do chores. I could probably figure out how to play this game, right? I could royally fuck
I'm sure you could.
could
but
royally
not
fuck
quickly.
something up immediately while you go do the chores.
I'm sure you could figure it out. I don't doubt you. It's just not in the next 10 minutes, probably.
Anyways, I was gonna say that there's a mom tax of like knowing where the things that aren't where they're supposed to be are. Ryan will be
Yeah.
like, "Have you seen this?" And I'm like, "Oh yes. Have you checked underneath this thing in this place?" And I'm pretty good at knowing where things are.
Yeah. That's absolutely true. Including even when it's my shit. I'm like, have you seen my headphones? And you're like, yeah, they were here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's true. Hair detangler. I shit you not. I don't know what that is. Is that a tool? Is it a does it go on the end of your hair dryer? Is it a liquid? Is it a spray? Do you use it in the shower?
the
Do you use it out of the
diffuser.
shower? The diffuser is the thing that goes on the end of the hair.
Yeah.
It's a spray. Is it a brush? Yeah, a hair detangler. I'm sorry. Did you mean a comb? That's a fancy word for what I know it as. Redneck Ryan knows it as a comb.
I do have hair detangler.
Is it? So it's a spray.
Yeah.
So it's probably in your part of the bathroom
Yeah.
somewhere. Yep.
You don't use it though, so that's
Yep.
fine.
Yep.
I'm trying to think if there's other stuff that
Ask me
you...
about baby stuff. Somebody said clean diapers. A motherfucker. If you don't think I am the champion of cleaning both
He's
our
good.
dirty and our clean diapers.
He's good. He's good at the
We
clean
talked
diapers.
about this the other day on stream. I've
and
definitely
the refills for the diaper. I did just rearrange some stuff in her room,
I
so
heard.
that doesn't count.
Her
But
sleepers are now in a different spot.
yeah,
It's cruel to ask Ryan about hair products, you guys.
it's true.
You know what? No, it wasn't true until you wrote the comment. It's cruel to ask Ryan about hair products. Now it's cruel. Now it's cruel. Now we're in the cruelty area. It
What
was fine
about
before.
toilet bowl cleaner?
Toilet bowl cleaner is on my side of the bathroom. The bottom right in the thing. You go shh, 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 shh.
What was that? Was that you
You
opening?
go in a circle. No, you go in a circle and you go around in a circle. And it's the blue liquid.
Oh,
The
yeah.
toilet bowl cleaner on the right by the same. I know where it
Yeah.
is. I know how to use it. Do I use it very often? No, I probably.
Have you
fucking
ever
should
used it?
Yes.
How many times? Can you count on one times the number of times you've used
Can
it
I
in our
count
house?
on one time the number?
I meant to ask one hand. I meant to ask one hand.
I listen. It's sad that I know where you're coming from here, but I have used toilet bowl cleaner in our house at least 10 times. Have I used it a tenth of the amount of times that you have used it in our house? No. I've used it at least 10 times in our house,
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
which is still shades, which is still a shade, a sliver of how often you've used it. But I do know where it is and how to use it.
First aid kit. I'm married to a first aid kit.
Yeah, yeah,
I do
yeah.
have a lot of stuff like in random places because we have like.
We have fucking tourniquets inside of our cars because Megan bought them for us.
Listen,
to have
guys, if you're gonna carry one thing with you
in your car.
that's like
for
a
car
first aid
accident.
item,
Yep.
if you are trained in using tourniquets, which it's not that hard, you can take like a stop the bleed class if you're interested. Tourniquets are the most
Most
helpful
likely
thing
to
you
save
could
a life,
have.
etc.
You could have with you.
And I know that because I have 2 of them in my car because Megan is the most prepared person you've ever met.
Listen,
It's great. I benefit from your preparedness constantly.
I hope we never have to use them.
I also hope that.
We have used the bandage scissors that are with the tourniquets.
Why are these not building? Oh my god, they are building. 1.875. They take 32 seconds?
Ryan has not taken the stop the bleed class. Ryan still hasn't finished his first aid infant
At what
choking
point
class.
does a baby not is a baby no longer an infant?
Well, babies don't outgrow the risk of choking until they're like 4 or 5.
But at what point do you switch from baby Heimlich to normal Heimlich?
Oh,
You know? Time.
It more depends on size, like if you can get them in the position.
So for those of you who don't know, the full story is this. About a year ago, almost exactly a year ago. When
Probably
we had,
over a year ago at this point, if we could,
what?
when we put it on your to-do list.
Oh, of course, yeah. I'm saying about a year ago. About a year ago, in April of 2024, we were a month out from having a baby, and we had been going through to-do lists for months, knocking out everything on these to-do lists. And I felt pretty good. We accomplished a shit ton on a pretty, I would say, a pretty like aggressive time scale. Because we wanted to be really prepared in case Megan went really early and she got born super early, we wanted to still have stuff prepared. We got a lot of stuff done very early. The one thing on my to-do list that I did not get done is Megan thought it would be smart, and I agreed, to take an infant CPR class so that, you know, if I was solo parenting and God forbid something happened, I would know what to do. And it's the one thing I didn't get done. It turns out that Red Cross CPR class was fucking dumb and started in the dumbest way. And I should still take it, but it was really dumb in that, like, the first 45 minutes was not about infants and all, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It literally started with the line, time. You only have so much. And it was then that I knew that it was going to be a little bit of a waste of time for a while. But I still haven't taken it. I probably still should.
Yeah.
But if you can find 5 hours in the day for me to take a Red Cross class, then I will.
I can do that if you need me to.
Anyways. So basically, at what point do you think she gets to the point where the L gets to the point where I can just use regular CPR?
Do you know regular CPR?
No, but
know,
but I also don't know
infant. Do you know regular Heimlich?
But I also don't know infant Heimlich.
Do you know regular Heimlich?
Not exactly, but I know more about how to basically do the normal Heimlich. A little bit. You know?
Listen. God forbid you never need to use, I mean, God forbid you ever need to use it.
It's not like I didn't think it was a great thing to do. It's that I was drinking from a fire hose of baby preparation.
I understand.
And something had to fall on the back burner, and that thing was the thing that fell on the back burner. How? And I know it's always going to feel like this, but 11 months in, does it feel like the fire hose has slowed down at all?
No.
Exactly.
I don't think it ever
Exactly.
slows down. That's the problem.
All of a sudden, she could fucking walk, and now we're like, all of the furniture must be bolted to the walls. Every electric plug must be blocked. We need stairs. We need gates in every part of our house so that she can't climb a stairs and yeet herself off of it. We need nets in between the stair railings so she doesn't yeet herself off that. It's just all one walking, dangerous prep thing.
It's true.
You know?
It is very true. Ryan knows basic first aid, to be clear.
Thank you, Gordon. I appreciate that. Exclamation car seat. Please don't backseat my actual life. Thank you.
He does know some actual first aid.
And I took part of the class, and I was like, this would be great to teach, and then or to learn, and then you know.
And we have gone
life.
over it as a family.
Yeah.
Like,
I instead of actually taking the class, I did get a oh, this isn't even selected. I did get a Cliff Notes version of it from my medical provider wife. So I'm not qualified, but that did help. That did help, you know?
exactly. All right, I've got 12 million things
Yeah.
I got to go do. So
Also, you should probably rest a little bit.
yeah,
But you know,
I will at some point.
you've been working hard. Thank you. Love you.
Love you.
I
Bye.
know where the vanilla extract is. Bye.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, she said she's proud of me. This is the easiest time when they can't leave the house on their own? Oh, boy. I think we should probably just quadruple this, yeah? We need 50 of them, and they're made at, like, 2 a minute. So we're making 3.5 a minute. So then we should probably make it at least, like... I just put them all backwards? Oh, that was dumb. Whoops. Let's see here. 3.5. This puts us up to like 7 a minute. Pretty good. Anyways, I think I passed. Do you guys think I passed? I think I passed. Cassie, tell your husband to get on it. Kidding. B plus for sure. Fine. I think I deserved an A, but I know that the audience is a little stacked against me, so that's fine too. I'll accept that. All right, we need to double this, and then we'll see what else is happening. God, factory building is so much fucking easier. With the hover pack. It's amazing. Amazing. I've got that way and that way. I probably should still use control more for these things to make them line up a little easier. I feel like control just somehow gets in the way sometimes. I can do 120 per minute now. So do I have any in here? Oh, it's just overflow, so it's not gonna do any. I wonder if I've been doing overflow on the other splitters. You didn't hand in the first date assignment, so I knocked you down a letter grade. Who knows better where any particular book is in the house? Honest to God, the book thing is very... that honestly just matters. That depends on whose book it is. Honestly. If it's my book, I know where it is. If it's Meg's book, she knows where it is. Megan has, like... You know, she's got a lot of books. We've both read, you know... I've maybe read more books in my life, maybe, but like, it's not like it's an outsized, it's not a crazy high score for me. It's not like I'm blowing her out of the water is what I'm trying to say. Is that a smart splitter? It's normal. Okay, I think I want smart splitters here. I think I want to prioritize the factory run. And then... and then overflow to the side. I don't know. Maybe I got her on books in terms of knowing where they are. I'm not sure. Where do y'all both fall in terms of preferring ebooks, audiobooks, physical books? I have never read an ebook. Megan is currently reading some ebooks. Like, she's reading The Word for World is Forest on ebook. I've tried. I've read parts of a book that way, but I've never like fully actually finished a book that way. I have not read a lot of physical books recently. I mostly read audiobooks these days. But I like physical books, and I still do read them. Like on vacation, I'm taking a physical book, you know? If I'm traveling or if I'm like going to read in the car, I'm taking a physical book. The act of physically reading is still my favorite of all favorites. And I like physical pages for that. But no, you know, no like judgment about it. Like, I don't know why I've never gotten into ebooks. I just I've never owned a device that really. I've never owned like a Kindle. New book smell is unmatched. New book smell is cool. I love the way physical books look and feel, but you know, I'm never ever gonna tell another person that they're not doing something correctly if they're reading a ebook. Just my preference. I also though like I said, I could probably really benefit from using a Kindle or using an ebook. Probably watch less like YouTube at night and do more reading. I could really benefit from it. But I don't know. Okay, we we make all these smart. It's just a good system to have in place. Supercomputers are basically done. We'll need 50 of them to stockpile, which will be very tough based on the amount of material they take. Oh my god, my whole computer lags when I try and... like that. Just use your phone, no need for a Kindle. When traveling, I'd rather the low weight of an ebook over bulky physical books, especially flying. But I have loved taking my physical books places. It's like I'm taking them on a trip. Like, well, it is what you're doing, but it's like I'm taking them for like a walk, you know? I don't know why, but taking physical books on vacation, to me, like, best case scenario, your book gets some sand in it, you know? Then you'll always have that sand in there. From when it was on the beach. Stormlight Archives I would have taken forever if I had to haul those tomes around. That's totally true. Stormlight Archives I read exclusively audiobook. The pros of ebooks are so valid. I need to remember to mark overflow on each of these, or else... Is that Mark 4, by the way? What the fuck? Oh, I haven't upgraded this level yet. I've been upgrading a lot of my factory to Mark 2, but apparently I have not upgraded that level yet. Or that. I want the Books Palma e-reader, but it's so expensive. I've never heard of that before. What is that? Okay. Take a look at our list here. Supercomputers are done. Rotors, I don't know how they're doing. We should probably go check. I also just saw that cable was randomly like super slow. Let's go check on some stuff while, like right here, this cable. Cable production is dog shit. Same with steel pipe. Same with stators, maybe. This is a good sign when the factory looks like this. That means the factory is running. It's producing shit. But it's also a bad sign because it means that nothing's getting fucking... Things are not being produced fast enough. Our cable production is weird. A lot of copper to a lot of... cable. Quick wire. The Books Palma e-reader is a phone-sized e-reader that runs on Android. I'd love to not have a Kindle. Exactly. Yeah, to get away from Amazon. Geek says I've tried audiobooks and ebooks. I can't. Physical books are a must for me, period. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that, Mona. That is concerning. I wish I could do audiobooks, but I just won't process anything if it's not something if it's something I've never read before. It's crazy. One of the cool things about the era we're in for books is that we're learning, or we're seeing, like, people's, like, preferences and use cases are so different from one another. Like, I can read on an e-reader. I have no problem with it. I enjoy physical books, but I've had a lot of... I've been able to squeeze so much more in from audiobooks than I otherwise would have. That's a big win for me. Like, audiobooks have been a huge, huge win for me. Anyone else use Libby? Yeah. Libby and what's the other one? There's another one. Okay, we do have some cable. I was going to say, I thought we had cable. We have some hard drives. Now could be a good time to fuck with this. Now could be a good time. Heavy encased frame. So this is making heavy modular frames. With no screws and concrete instead. This is a weird one. More encased industrial beams. No, it's to make 3. So less encased industrial beams per. Less modular frames per. Less steel pipes per. Seems pretty useful. Seems pretty good. Speed is only slightly up, but it uses less steel, right? Doesn't reinforce iron, or doesn't iron plate? No, it's just iron plate. Okay. Less iron, steel. Adhered iron plate takes screws and iron to make. Normally, it takes screws and iron. Or you could use rubber and iron. Half as much iron. It's made slower, but it makes more for less. Seems fine. This is a thing that I know we lack, and I know we probably will lack, because it seems like I'm going to have to keep making things that are frames. Like we were talking about the other day. Packaged fuel seems dumb. Rubber concrete. It makes the limestone go a lot farther, but you have to add rubber. I like wet concrete more because water I can get... I don't know. To me, this seems like a rescan, so we're probably going to rescan this one. I read a thing the other day that the majority of books are bought near Christmas and are given as gifts. Physical book sales are at an all-time high. Ebooks haven't taken off like they promised because they don't make for a good gift, unlike a physical book. Interesting. Concrete, by the way. Fresh concrete. Fresh concrete. Coated iron plates. So plastic and iron ingot. 5 to make 10 versus 3 to make 2. But again, the problem with part of the problem with these is that I don't make iron plates where I make plastic at all. It's like pre-vertical bus, so I don't even have... I could do this as a new thing, but doing it as a current thing, it makes a ton of plate, though. Holy shit. 75 per minute. Versus 20. Fuck. And then cable, which we were just looking at. Insulated cable. So, rather than 2 copper wire to 1 cable, or 3 quick wire and 2 rubber to 11 cable, could make it at 100 per minute for 6 rubber, 9 copper wire. That'd be making a lot of copper wire. But that's actually 1 copper wire per 2 cable, which is the opposite of the other way. So that's actually huge. I gotta figure out how to get fucking rubber to here. Very intrigued by this one. I got you, geek. My bad, I did not see that. Thank you. Hi, Connells. BMW, new watcher here. I'm just now watching your Blind Breath of the Wild. Where can I watch your wife's playthrough? Does she still have it viewable? There's only a couple episodes on YouTube. Yeah, what Aikilo said. We only played like probably 6-8 episodes, something like that. So that's as far as she got. She works a real job and did not have time to play any more of it, but yeah, just a little taste of a playthrough. Welcome in, by the way. Okay, so my gut instinct so far is frames, re-roll, cables. Chat, we're going to do the same thing we did last time. Ryan, you do realize you also have a real job? I mean, I don't have an other job, is what I should say. My job is quote unquote real, but I don't have a different job. This is my job. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Look at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen right now. Is my hand see-through? These white bars are like going through my arm. You see that? Oh, it's from when I'm hovering over the item. I was tripping balls I was like, look, this is my hand. I'm sipping coffee. My hand is see-through. I'm dumb. All right, chat. Here's the front seat question we're going to do. I don't want to know if I'm picking the correct hard drives or what you would have picked. If you guys want to get together in spoilery discussion channel to grade me, I'm also cool with that. If you want to do it a correct, like a grade together as one. I'm going to make my decisions here. Then you guys are going to give me a letter grade on how I did. You already have? Perfect. All right, I'm going to re-roll this one. So here I'm going to pick heavy frames. This one I'm going to re-roll. Oh, please don't tell me this completely fucks up my entire system. And then this one we're going to choose right cable. All right, let's go ahead and pick. Let's go ahead and pick this one. Pick, select. Oops. Pick, select. And then this one, all instant scrap. Pick sulfur. Pick sulfuric acid. Okay. Well, the good news about that one is I have a really good system for aluminum scrap, so I think I can basically ignore that. Where this is pure copper ingot, where you take 6 copper, add water, turn it into 15 copper ingot. That is very productive smelting, which could eventually be useful, I guess, in a long-term case, but is not amazing right now. So I'm going to select it. All right. You guys can hit me with my grade whenever you're ready. How did I do? I think the one thing that might have fucked my grade there is that iron might have been really good. D? Wait. Oculus, you're kidding, right? Like you're just saying I don't know what to give you a grade for, so I'm gonna say D. C plus? Oh no. Mog Demon says C+. Mog Demon knows the game, so that's actually really bad for me. D+ is the consensus? I did so much better last time. Fuck. I bet that iron thing was super valuable. Shit. Chat, yes or no? Did my grade get docked because of the iron recipe that I did not pick? I bet that thing is super useful. Our steel production is down. Hal says no. I need to figure out what I'm working on and not just stand here like a weirdo. Huh. Okay. Well. We are losing power. Well, it turns out I don't know what I'm talking about then, I guess. So cables was bad, but I don't know if I even need to fix that. Let me write these down. More mod frames. New cable recipe, potentially. The current cable recipe is right here, and it sucks. How's it going? You thought chat would like the honors of giving the dogs their new toys? I got you. 1 second. Chat, you want to give dogs their new toys? New toys from Costco. That was their two personalities on display. Hero literally took your hand with him. Kingsley was so polite. This is why you're our favorite. Come here, come here. You show him? Hi. Hero's sprinting through the house squeaking his toy. Kingsley is just chewing on his. Hi, come here. Just doing laps. Well, she just woke up. Did you know you can get plushy lizard doggos? I think I saw that or heard that. Should we just fix our cable just to fix our cable? Like, it's being used for something. I don't remember what it's being used for, but it's being used for something. So rotors are fine. In fact, they're completely backed up. Pushy is funnier. Plushy. Okay, well, we've got a lot of things on this bus that are broken, but I don't know that we need to fix that are not operating very well. But I don't think we need to fix them necessarily. I know, that's right. We were letting supercomputers compile. Let's go see how many supercomputers we have, see if we can turn on nuclear power. If we can, then we can start working towards that and doing a drone at the same time. We'll check that out. Dang, I can't believe I got a C+. Was it a C minus? A C plus? C plus. Dang. That hurts, guys. Can't believe you'd do that to me. And by that, I mean, I can't believe I fucked up. Oh, yeah, we got a couple backed up. You did it to yourself? I mean, sure, but... I need 50 of these suckers. Done. Don't feel bad. Alts are hard to grasp blind. Yeah, I agree. I really do agree. It's fun in that way, too, because it's like, it kind of asks me to predict what might be useful and what we'll need a bunch of. And it kind of asks me to predict against what other alt recipes might appear at some point and all that jazz. And, like, hard to know. Hard to know. Oh, baby. We've got nuclear power.
Milestone reached. The nuclear power plant produces dangerous radioactive nuclear waste. Fix-It reminds you that any extra limbs resulting from exposure to radiation are also contracted to work on project assembly. Fix-It also reminds you that willful exposure to radiation will not result in any bonuses regardless of how many functional limbs it produces. Project part number 7, the magnetic field generator, should enter production as soon as possible. Any unnecessary delays will be noted.
So we need, for our phase, 500 of those. We also need, what's the other one? Have we gotten the first one unlocked already or no? Assembly director systems, supercomputers, and adaptive control units. So I should actually put that on the list. So I think I can make them right now. We'll take rotors off. Put ADS. We'll say nuclear, drones, and then the new item that we just unlocked, whatever it's called, magnetic field generator, MFG. And then from there, I don't think we can make any of the other new stuff yet. It's all here. Thermal propulsion rocket and nuclear pasta. It is such a sass. She's great. Okay. Last episode, we should have a rundown. Like on the very last episode of the playthrough, we should have a rundown of all the ults you overlooked and or underused. Probably, yeah. Okay. Nuclear is set up. And by that, I mean nuclear is researched. Time to actually see if we can institute it. So, let's look at the buildings first. It'd be under power. Nuclear power plant. Takes 8 more supercomputers to make one. That's fine. I've got them upstairs. Consumes nuclear fuel rods and water. Produce electricity for the power grid. Produces nuclear waste. Which is extracted via the conveyor belt's output, which I'm going to then feed into a drone and put somewhere else probably. It generates at a set clock speed, shut down if fuel requirements are not met. So it generates 2,500 megawatts. Our fuel power generators do 1/10 of that. Coal power generators do 1/30th of that, basically. Less than that. Wow. However, to make the nuclear power plant run, we are going to need... Where is it? Uranium fuel rods, which are made from encased uranium cells, which are made from uranium, concrete, sulfuric acid. Ah, fuck. I forgot that we don't have any of this stuff done yet either. Sulfuric acid requires sulfur and water. Oh boy. Here we go. So, that's sulfur right there. That's the only sulfur nearby. Wow. A little bit more over here. Sulfur and geysers. Hmm. Let's go build the power plant first, because that's a thing I can do right this second. Time to start getting our hands on the whole sulfur production. We're going to need sulfuric acid, which is going to be a pain in the ass, because I don't know how to put liquids on this belt either. Liquids on the belt could be the way to use drones, though. Could be the way. Could be the way. How much of the map are you using right now? Please don't tell him. I'm not telling him anything. I'm just wondering. It'd be interesting to have the save to look it up. I can post the save in the Discord if you guys are interested in that at some point. I just need to know how to do it. That said, Shammy was just saying, just be careful. Sometimes people wander in and ask questions about the playthrough that tell me information about the playthrough, and therefore do I guess it's the same world, right? I can post the save, that way you can see what I've got, but I guess this is the same world, so it might not even be useful to know that info. Or it might not be... Batteries are draining, but we do have 50 hours of production. Or, oh, nope, never mind. 3 hours until empty. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, well. Get nuclear power on quick. How is it that always works out, right? Oh, you're good, Gordon. I'm just letting you know. No worries. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. It'd be a treat for the community once you're done. I'll jump in and explore together. To post my save to you guys. Okay. So nuclear is going to need uranium. I know of a couple places that have a little bit of uranium. But I honestly don't know where the best place for uranium would be. So maybe right now is a good time to just go around and chuck radar towers down. My current radar tower selection. Like, we could do a little bit of exploring into radar tower production. One probably around like there. Maybe a little bit left of that just to make sure we hit the... Fuck it, maybe let's just do that. That's fun. I have bullets. I have novelisks. I have fuel for my jetpack. I've got everything I need. Put more radars down. We're going to see if we have any better uranium patches around which we could build our nuclear power. Currently, I think I have literally 2 uranium patches on the map. I have 2. So, I didn't know there were filters here. That's interesting. That's very interesting. What the fuck? Maybe that's all I'll need. Hi, Jeff. How's it going? Doing great. How are you? Doing great. I feel like I've been hitting my stride with Satisfactory recently, which is good because I've played 150 hours or something like that. Yeah, having a lot of fun playing this game these days. Starting to get some glimpses of like good systems developed that I think can make our whole factory run a little bit better. Yeah, going well. I'm really enjoying this game. This game right now. So while we're doing this, we can sort of talk through the logistics of it. To make a uranium fuel cell, I'm gonna need encased uranium cell. I'm gonna need uranium, concrete, and sulfuric acid. So the sulfuric acid has to get to... The fuck is this? Electromagnetic control rod? Okay, we have to make that too. And we have to make those... wherever we have to have them wherever we're making our uranium fuel rods. Mildly radioactive. Moderately radioactive. Okay. Moderately radioactive. Mildly radioactive. So it's all going to be radioactive. I have the ability to hang out in radiated stuff. But I wonder if I want to. I guess the other question is, should I keep this, like, how should I involve my train system in this? I got no fucking idea. Infamous Dis says, Ryan, what's your version of watching a Little Indigestion blind playthrough? I guess, what do you mean by that? Do you mean, like, what's my version of, like, watching something that I'm, like, quote-unquote entertained by, but I also want to scream at the screen at all times? Or do you mean, like, are you a member of any other internet cults, or... what do I want to scream at the screen? I don't know. I mean, watching Megan play Breath of the Wild was actually pretty funny for the first couple minutes, because I was like, this kind of makes me want to scream a little bit. In a good way. Oh no, I'm dying. Okay, we're good. Love that self-awareness. Oh my god, Kingsley's trying to steal Hero's toy. I don't really watch any, like, blind playthroughs, really. I haven't even watched, like, Outer Wilds, which is... I've watched a little bit, but not a lot, which is kind of the thing I expected I might watch. Oh, hello. What do I want to scream at the screen about? I don't honestly know. It's just a power shard. Power slug. It is kind of crazy as an Outer Wilds fan. I don't know. I read every single person's updates in the Discord if they post about playing Outer Wilds. I read every single one of their updates, but I really don't like. Probably just keep getting more hard drives too, right? When I can. Like that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, there's too many enemies.
Hard drive recovered. Return it to the MAM where it will receive the best recovery and rehabilitation care available.
Okay, are there any good loot around here? I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I have no health. The hell is this? I did not like Outer Wilds at all. I get the feeling Ryan would not be my friend. We could be friends if you didn't like Outer Wilds. If you're like, Outer Wilds is a dog shit game, probably not, but you know. I mean, I would feel that way if you were like, The Simpsons Hit and Run is a dog shit game, and here's why anyone who likes it is wrong. I just generally am of the opinion that, like, it's more about the, like, being understanding and open to other people enjoying things thing. If you didn't like Outer Wilds, that's fine. I don't think it's a game for everybody. The thing that matters to me is that it felt like it was a game for me. Like, it felt like it was a game that was made for me, which made me love it, you know? That's the part of it that felt important to me. That's the... Something's mad at me again. This area is crazy. There's a big difference between I didn't like it and this is bad and you're wrong. Yeah. Wait, you have inventory space? Is this really Ryan playing? I've actually hired somebody to keep my inventory free. I would hire somebody to keep my inventory free in this game. Look at that fucking spider. Sniped. Sniped, bro. The fuck? Oh my god, another one. How much would you pay? I mean, I'd pay you like a couple encased industrial beams, probably. I was thinking I'd pay a drone in this game to keep my inventory free, but apparently the drones in this game are not interested in pulling that off, so. Hello, turbo motors, cooling systems, valuable shit left and right. Hard drive. This is an amazing place to be, by the way. Going for there? We're still not all that close to where I was trying to head. Oh, I think this might be Lizard Doggo Cave underneath this. Oh my god. Ah! I have no health. This thing's got like a fucking radioactive jetpack. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I'll run away and never come back. I promise. I'll run away and never come back. I promise. I need fucking health, dude. Took me several attempts to get into Outer Wilds, but I enjoyed it very much once I got the hang of it. Ryan, I'll play Outer Wilds if you play the B-sides. Interesting. I'll take that deal as long as you don't need it done in a timely fashion. I probably am not gonna I won't make you play Outer Wilds starting tomorrow. Because I'm not going to play Celeste starting tomorrow. But I'll play the B-sides eventually. Absolutely, dude. Going that way, apparently. Oh. It's less, this is bad, and if you like it, you are wrong, and more, if you thought that story was amazing, all I have to say is you need to read more. Nihilism leading to acceptance/contentment isn't exactly groundbreaking. Heliotox, it's not that I don't like you, but I don't think you understand Outer Wilds. Which is a degree beyond anything I normally would say to a person. Like, what I mean by that is, like, that's me really kind of going in. That's me, like, not being very gentle. Yeah. That's all I'll say. Is I don't feel like that is a pretty, is a very good summation of, like, what Outer Wilds either is about or means to me. Also, part of the reason I'm going in on you a little bit here is what Mars is saying, which is like, I don't know that you're gonna attract a lot of even if you're right. Let's say you're right. Let's enter the hypothetical world where you're right. Walking around saying that opinion and including all I have to say is you need to read more is not going to win you a lot of fans and probably not convince those people that you're willing to engage with them on like a good, that you're like really actually willing to play ball in that conversation, Third thing, final thing. How do I phrase this one? I don't even know that, quote unquote, the story of Outer Wilds is anywhere in my top 10 list of things that I love that game about. Like, the quote unquote story of Outer Wilds being what I love about it is not how I would phrase it at all. Let's put this in your terms, right? Somebody needs to read more. You could make the same. This is me being in bad faith now. Oh, I read Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. I think if you think that's a good book, or if you think that's like an interesting story, you need to read more. Old men fishing in the ocean? I've heard that story before. Nothing brand spanking new there. No, Old Man in the Sea isn't about, like, the reason people love Old Man in the Sea isn't fishing in the ocean. I couldn't give a shit about fishing. The reason you love Old Man in the Sea, if you like it, is something about the, like, cumulative effect of that story and the experience of reading it and the way it was told and the emotional conclusions and the and the atmosphere and the, it's like the totality of the thing is the thing, right? Like, sure, Old Man in the Sea is about fishing. Satisfactory is about iron smelting. Like, that says nothing about it. I don't think... long story short, I don't feel like you've said anything that, like, that makes me feel like my... How do I phrase this? I feel like if you looked at a cake that I baked. I didn't even bake the cake. Somebody else made the cake. You looked at a cake that I baked and was like, I wouldn't have picked purple for the icing. I was like, well, the color of the icing didn't fucking matter to me. It's just the color of the icing didn't register for me. I watched a video on the story made by some rando, so maybe they presented it badly. Did you watch anybody play the game, or did you just watch the video, like the video essay or whatever on the game? No judgment question. Also, the icing on my purple partner cake was purple, by the way. I just want to clarify that, in case you were wondering. Nope. If I hit 6, then I hit E, then I hit E. I can do this. Okay, we'll chuck this here. Chuck that there. I just watched the story walkthrough. Gotcha. I don't think you got the Outer Wilds taste. I don't think you need to be clear. But I probably wouldn't be like, yeah, I get Outer Wilds. I think you need to play more video games. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it. Listen, you said I had to. You said I had to read more. I think you need to play more video. Listen, I had to say it. I had to say it. I'm sorry. I apologize. Somebody teed me up. I had to take a swing. It's just I had to. I had to take a swing. I'm sorry. Okay, we got to get to some power, and I do not know exactly how to do that, but. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. Also, Chronic Clubby is talking shit about Old Man in the Sea here, and I won't stand for it. You can hate Old Man in the Sea if you want. I'm sure you did hate it if you had to read it as part of class, and that was the only thing you ever got out of it was like, yep, I got to read this for an assignment. I don't know. I think Old Man in the Sea is pretty beautiful. But that's me. And if you didn't think so, that's fine too. Saying the guy with the degree in creative writing needs to read more is an interesting take, to be fair. I don't think let's all take a deep breath here. I don't think that's what Heliotox was doing exactly. I think Heliotox was having a conversation about Outer Wilds. I think he was using the royal you. I don't think anybody's under attack here, and maybe I'm at fault for being a little sassy with my responses, you know? But deep breaths, we're all good. We're having a good faith argument. We're not having any bad faith arguments, yeah? Let's go up here. This will be useful for us to have either way. You can have a little sass as a treat. Should we do this? We have enough health. We got to kill these bitches, though. Okay, those are dead. That's good. One little guy. One little guy. Got to kill you. Are you shooting electricity? What the fuck was that? I think it was shooting electricity. That was weird. It's like when my students read the Spark Notes and tell me the story was bad. Unfortunately, Heliotox walked into a freaking minefield, right? Hi, girly. Hi, what'd you say? Hi. Did you say hero again? Did you say hero? Is he a silly boy? Hi! Yeah, that kind of sounded like hi. Don't really need any of this stuff. Not anything valuable. We can do this now. Unfortunately, Heliotox walked into a little bit of a minefield here. Because unfortunately, the game you got fed this essay on is one of those games where it's like, the most interesting thing about this game is the, like, Metroidvania of it. And we're going to be, to be clear, we're going to talk very carefully about Outer Wilds on this stream always. Because it is one of the most spoilable video games you can play. So it is truly one of those examples where it's like, the experience is going to be utterly different than, like, the wiki summary of what happens in that experience than your average game, right? Total honesty, I couldn't care less about Outer Wilds. I didn't like it, but I don't judge anyone over it. You didn't like it, or you didn't play it? However, mentioning anything negative about the game twists people up like crazy, and I kind of love to just stir the pot on it because the fanboy of that game goes hard. Well, that's fine. I guess we just won't talk about it. I played 2 or 3 hours of it. Cool. Sounds good. Welcome to the Little Indigestion stream, where we talk pretty passionately about the things that we love. If you'd like to join, feel free. If you'd like to not, please don't. So anyways, next we'll be talking about my essay on the ways in which the derogatory term fanboying and fangirling have been used for years to undersell the emotional lives of other humans. Welcome to my presentation. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know where our nearest power is. I do know there's some stuff over that way, but I think we can just go along this little bridge here. I like that the presentation starts with chainsaw sound and gun. Anyways, I'm getting an Outer Wilds tattoo next Friday. Let's go, Joyce. Let's go. You're still alive. I'm done with my exam. How did it go, Evo? There's got to be power here somewhere. We've been near this area. Power right there. Let's actually connect it to that then. This is really funny because we just had last Satisfactory stream a conversation about gatekeeping conversations around reading and art and media, and it's just, God, it's funny. It's just funny. Maybe we should have saved that conversation for like another day, you know, like one day later. Making fun of other people's joy is cringe, in my opinion. I've had so many conversations about cringe culture lately and how so many younger generations hate millennials for being cringe, for liking childish things, quote unquote. Did that turn my radar on? I think it should have. No signals found in the area. So I don't know that we're connected or something. Something's fucked up here. Last stream we learned that the way to price art is as a measure of its value. Exactly. You're right. You're right. That's what we learned last time. Let me see if I can delete this shit. Delete that. It goes down here. But then doesn't connect to anything? Well, fuck. I'll find out when I get the exam. There were a couple things I wasn't confident on since they weren't in the study guide, but that's how this semester has gone, TBS. Yeah, sounds like it. Is it the same professor you've had some issues with, Eva? Helio, I think maybe we just take a deep breath and maybe, like, I don't think you're wrong here. But I don't know that I appreciate the way we're coming at some of these conversations. Like, it just doesn't feel as kind and as, you know, as like open to other ways of seeing the world as and maybe that goes on a couple side of things. Maybe I was too sassy. But I think we either maybe drop it or like change the way we come at these things is what I would ask, you know? I have a bad taste in my mouth after that conversation, and then coming to the end of it and being like, sorry, I shit posted. I really enjoy getting rises out of people. That's generally a thing we, are not a fan of here generally, because you've got a lot of passionate, enthusiastic people who want to talk about the things they're enthusiastic about, and then to just have that be sort of met by, sorry I shit posted, but there wasn't really a sorry in there either. Not that there needed to be. It's just, I don't know. It's leaving a bad taste in my mouth, making me feel weird. I think maybe we take a step a different direction. Hi, girly. New convo, chat. New convo. New topic. How do I get to the spoiler chat? There is a specific place in Discord. You can get a specific role. You need the spoilery discussion role. I want to rant about a minor work thing, but it's so specific that it wouldn't make any sense. Rant away. New topic, what are you actually trying to do at present, Ryan? As I think you've forgotten. No, I'm trying to get... I haven't forgotten. Thanks for the smile, though. I'm trying to get this radar powered up so that I can decide where I'm going to build my nuclear power plant. But apparently that power might not actually be connected. Like, I hooked this radar up to some stuff that might not actually be powered. So, it's muted. What's up?
New topic, pop quiz.
New topic, pop quiz. What's up?
Where do we keep the ironing board?
The ironing board is in the same closet that our furnace is in.
Answer. Correct answer.
I got an A+. Thanks. Whoever recommended Castlevania a while back, thanks for the vortex my last 2 days has disappeared into. I know it was one of you, I just don't remember who. Where the fuck is my power? Some right over there. This is farther than I thought, though. Was that, you good? Okay. Just put them on top of these things. I like these things. I'm watching another Outer Wilds playthrough, and I've had an idea for an app relating to replaying Outer Wilds for a time. Now I really want to make it. Ooh. Interesting. I'd ask for more info, but spoilers, but. I see power. We're gonna connect to this power. We're gonna make it. It's like right over there. The more of these things we have in the world, the easier we can travel anyways. Yeah, exactly, Luke. Power. Power. Let's go. Did that do anything? Please tell me it did something. It did something. Let's go. Okay. We have 0. Uranium in that area. Oh, that's funny. Next one we want is going to be like right there. Time to just carpet the actual world in radio towers, in radar towers. And then maybe up here too. I can't believe that other power was not actually hooked up to power. It's just to use for zipping around with my power zipline thing. I can't wait to get to the end of this and realize that there are not going to be any places with more uranium in one spot than what we have already. But it'll be fine because we'll still have accomplished the radars everywhere, which will be helpful for other things. But okay, so from here we go down. I think we should take the power with us when we go this time. I really thought that was going to be easier than it was. Is that the one we did already or no? Did it just respawn? Any other baddies? Nope. Let's go. New hard drive? I guess I'm on my hard drive era.
Freighter records indicate this comes from the past, which is normal.
Thank you, Ada. Okay, so we need to go towards that slug. Can't wait to get D on the rest of these hard drives I just got. These alternate recipes. Come on, build. Build, motherfucker. Come on. Build. You're being slid over to the second monitor, but I still adore you. That's such a nice way to break up with me. How much of the landmass have you factoried on now? Oh, that's an enemy. We're getting there. I have not seen the limits of the landmass at all. Not at all. I did make it to the northern limit. My factory's on so little. My factory's just down here. I made it to the northern limit, I'm pretty sure. One of the northern sides of the limit. But really not a lot of the... The thing about these right here is that so many of the rewards are very low quality, which means that the difficulty to get into, which I think means that the difficulty to get into them is also going to be relatively easy. I have 5 hard drives. Let's go. Come on, give me something good. Bye, Mars. Thanks for the little in the heart. See ya. It's okay to get a bad score. No, it's not okay because I need to please people, especially people who give me grades. God damn it. I want to go that way, but I want to get up on this so that I can have a good... I'll go with that. Good vantage point. I don't want to go by that thing. We get attacked by bugs. Probably more Mercer Spheres and Summer Sloops out here. And we could use the Summer Sloops, honestly. Oh, look at this little lake. But... don't really want to... That's a Mercer Sphere right there. Don't really want to take that time. Brian, I'd give you an A+ in Satisfactory. Ignore the part where I know nothing about Satisfactory. That's okay. I'll take a meaningless A+ grade over a C+ that I earned any day. Is that Sam in the middle of the lake? I think it is. Okay, so it says slug this way. Like, marker this way. We need to go downhill to the right a little bit. Anybody else have a sneaking suspicion that that's what made them a good student as a kid? Was just like the strong desire to people please, the just like a really cleanly designed system where I really wanted to please those figures of authority, and they gave me really easy, actionable things to get grades on. Turns out it's a good, a well-designed system for making you care about the system. Okay, is this close enough? Or too close, sorry. Is there overlap down here? There is. Perfect. Okay. So, next one is probably like up there, which is probably like off the map. That's for the north side. We could go to the north side for now. It was a avoidance of weapons for me. If it ain't the carrot, it's the stick. Has worked out super well in adulthood. Not. You know what we need to bring back? Bring back just saying not on the... I mean, I know it's Borat-esque, but just bring back just saying not on the end of a sentence that otherwise means the opposite of what you're trying to say. You know? Too many people be front-loading the sentences with the negating word. I do not like Outer Wilds. No. Say I love Outer Wilds. Not. You know? Much better. Much better. Borat-esque is a wonderful descriptor. I kind of want to just go, but I'm going to need to go this direction too, I think, because I bet there's some fucking stuff in that corner too. So let's go this way. Find me a location. Thank you. I love not Outer Wilds. We could take it Shakespearean. I still think it's best. I mean, it's completely worst, but I still think it is worst, aka best, at the exact end. It's so funny. The whiplash you give your reader when they think you mean one thing, and then at the last second you swerve into the ditch. You know? You got to hit them with a heart at the end as you say it. Oh, I like that. I like that. You're telling me some of you guys got paid for straight A's as a kid? Meaning I was getting fucking not paid? Meaning I was getting scammed? Just go up the thing. The cool little rock thing. I want to go up it. Give me a place to lock on. Right there. Right in there. I saw blue. I saw blue. I'm just spamming the clicking button. There it is. I was getting scammed. I was getting straight A's for nothing. I don't really care about that. I think right about here is where we put 2 of these down. Put one that way, one this way. Maybe I can jump up. If this doesn't work, I'm going to take so much fall damage. It didn't work. Fuck. We're good. We're good. We're chilling. There it is. Cobb, thanks for the follow. Ah. Yo, what the heck? Thank you for the 100 bits, Cobb. I just spent 2 hours cleaning my car because there wasn't a single place around me that offered detailing. So happy to catch the stream so I can finally relax. Oh no, something's mad at me. Oh no. Oh no. Well, RIP, you're relaxing. There's no time for relaxing. No, 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 no. Build, 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 build. I'm getting shot. Hi, Samantha. How you doing? Trying to piss me off. But there's also good stuff down there, right? There's a thing right here. There's got to be something on top of this rock. We're going to climb a cool mountain, Chad, just because we can. Just because we can. Any parents in the chat made any decisions about whether or not they're going to pay their kids an allowance? Asking for a friend? I did not get paid an allowance. I did get some gas money once I could drive, and I had to be my own ride to, like, practice. I also just worked, like, jobs. Either, like, fucking uranium. Either, like, you know, shit jobs, like actual official jobs, paying taxes, or, like, odd jobs, like mowing people's lawns and stuff. But, okay, so we're gonna want power up here, it seems like. That's something. Are we close enough to... We could put down a radar right here. I think at this point it's probably best to go further this way and put a radar that will cover the entire thing. Then go that way. My mom gave me an allowance because none of the young teenager jobs were ones that I could really do, like cashiering or things like that. But it wasn't so much. It wasn't much because we didn't have a ton of money. Taught me to be great at saving for things that I wanted and budgeting. Yeah, I was paid for grades but not allowance. We also got gas money specifically for school. I don't pay my daughter an allowance. Her grandparents give her money. I pay for her car insurance. We had an allowance based on chores. Yeah. That's weird. I just had a list of chores, no payment. I'm telling you, I got fucking scammed, dude. I'm about to have words with my mom. You guys are getting paid for your chores? Hold up. Something ain't right here. I'm looking back on my the deal I had, and not looking so sweet. Oh shit. Uh-oh. You should send a bill for back pay and charge interest. I would never in my life ask my mom for another $1. She did more for me than any parent should ever have to do. You know, like, I would never in my fucking life ask my mom for a single $1 more than she has very, very, very graciously supported me with already. Up here. Where the fuck is the... Is it there? I swore one of these had like a wreckage around it. Was it this one? No. Ah, I about fell. Not here. Where was it? Probably that way. She could always charge me back room and board too. That's true. I could have swore it was the one before the yellow. Is it that one up there? No way, right? One of these had what looked like wreckage. It's this one. Okay, hell yeah. There it is. Okay, something else mad at me here? Probably. Yep, right over there. My reward for doing chores as a kid was not having to do extra. My reward was getting to do sports. I got to do my sports as long as my chores were done, and if they weren't done, you did not get to do your sports. I did cross country. It's not like my reward was some big, exciting thing.
Fix-It engineers experimented with soft drives, but the prototypes all went missing. They were later located in the toilets, being used as towels.
Soft drives were used as towels versus hard drives. Do your chores so you can run around? Exactly. I really don't need any of this, but that's fine. Got the hard drive. Staranta, welcome in. My reward for doing my chores as a kid was not having to do extra. My parents had a strict rule that if they had to tell me to do something, I was going to need to do double work. Wash every dish in the house if I didn't do the dishes after dinner. That is interesting. How do you feel about that rule? Would you pass that rule forward? Would you, you know, say you had the opportunity? I don't know if you've got kids or if you ever plan on it, but if you had the opportunity, would you pass that rule forward? Hated it as a kid, but I see the value in it now that I'm much older. Bye, 2,000 pixels. I think I'm probably... Oh, yeah. Not probably. I'm in the ballpark. I think if we check our radar down right here, there's a possibility. What did I just do? Oh my god, I just launched myself into space. What the fuck? I just yeeted myself way too vertically. Oh yeah, that basically gets everything. Hell yeah. Okay, 1 uranium. It's really interesting. Sort of how like little there is up here. Uranium is really just not like ever like collected in one area. It's just single deposits, which is fun. Okay. Well, that does that. So from here, we could go over to like here. Probably a little farther than that. I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think like giving your kids, I mean, I'm so not an expert on this, but you know, it's an interesting thing to think about. I think giving your kids some money so that they at least have an idea of what it's like to feel money in your pocket and decide to spend it or not to spend it somewhat early on feels like good practice, right? I feel like giving just a little bit of cash with the caveat, like with the like strict understanding of like what you're getting and the fact that that's, you know, it's not going to be like a random number. It's going to be this amount per whatever, and then trying to teach them like financial literacy from there. It makes sense. But also, I feel like grandparents just upset the whole balance, right? Like, I feel like grandparents take your careful calculus and just go crazy and just are like, well, uh-oh. I kind of want to get this. I kind of don't want to get shot off the ledge. My friends took an interesting tack with their kids. They did not give them fruit. It was given out as a special treat rather than sweets. 18 years later, they still think it's great getting to eat fruit. That's interesting. We fucked that one up a long time ago. All Elle eats is fruit. She's like made of blueberries. That ship has sailed. I don't really like where this is sitting, actually. This is kind of terrible for like we just put it out there? Fuck it, we'll just go in the water, I guess. Fruit's so good though, it really is. I wish I liked fruit. Why are fruit textures so bad? Yeah, I feel you. I hear you on that one. I don't know, man. Fruit is so good, though. Strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, like... What is it about blueberries specifically? Emma's obsessed with them. I had to start cutting them smaller because she was shoving too many in her mouth and gagging. Oh, Tony. We have a photo of Elle that we took yesterday of her with toast. She was eating peanut butter toast. And she had we cut them in like strips. She had a strip of peanut butter toast in one hand, a strip of peanut butter toast in the other, and a strip hanging out her mouth because she's already shoved it in. We like take the one out of her mouth. She shoves one in from her hand, grabs the other one. So she always has 3 at a time. So funny. She's like, no, you don't understand. The optimal way to eat toast is one in each hand. Why the fuck is there more Sam? You know what I mean? Like... all you use it for is reanimated Sam. Hello, please don't kill me. But I guess... oh my god. What the fuck? Can I get a Tama in the chat? That's got to be a Tama. That's got to be a fucking Tama, right? That's got to be a U-type Tama. I look at chat with big eyes. What's going on here? That's a rhetorical question. That's a rhetorical-ass question. What the fuck is going on there? I was like, Sam's not used it anything. Reanimated Sam. Oh, there's a couple more items here. No, there's 20 or something. 15? I don't know. A lot. There's a lot. Sam fluctuators aren't used. They're used in one thing. I was like, I only use Sam for making dimensional depots, but I've seen Sam all over the place. What the fuck? That's weird. Makes me feel weird. Makes me feel nervous. Oh, no, I fell. Oh, I landed it. Okay, thank God. Okay. Whoa, holy shit. Holy crude oil. Oil. Okay, that's good to know. Thing's trying to shoot me. We're going to do all this, and then we're going to... Oh, my God, radars take power. 30 megawatts. Not bad. We're going to screw our power system, by the way. So, interesting. We've finally gone fully north. I think we can try and go east from here. You're putting one like, right, like here. Holy crap, it's 4 o'clock. Okay, this is probably a great time to end it. Thank you. I did not even know that that was the time. I had not even looked. Nice long stream. Good stream. Good stream. Let me just get out of this tree. Straight east. Line it up with that. There we go. There we go. We should probably be grabbing summer sloops, like I said, but I'm just not interested. We do need to tear this down. Can I dismantle you? As high as we can. Chuck this on. Go. Okay, this is a good place to call it. Oh my God, I am right by those things, though. I just want to keep playing. Dad, I just want to keep playing. Right, I left you a silly gift in your DMs if you ever want to check them. I caught that ever. I do need to check them. I should probably get off and go read my DMs. Oh, that's a summer sloop. Okay, we'll get this summer sloop, then we'll call it a stream. Right? That's fine, right? Big boy is mad. Big boy wants to kill me. Please leave me alone, big boy. Ah! Fireball. Oh no, I didn't kill it. Done. Good stuff. Okay. Oh, that's a good place to call it. Oh, I just realized I won't really be able to do stuff back at base between episodes because I'm sitting all the way out here. The Hollow Knight influence, those things scare you so much. All right, I got to call it. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I appreciate you. We'll be done there. See ya. Good night, all. Good night, Shammy. Oh, thanks for stream. Thanks for the fun times. All right, I'm gonna run. We'll be back tomorrow evening for Pokemon. Until then, have a great rest of your day. Also, Patreon supporters, I'm going to post something to Patreon here in like 5 minutes. So you can be aware of that if you want. And in fact, it's actually not even for Patreon supporters. It's for all Patreon people. You can be a free member. So channel update video for YouTube is going to go live tomorrow. It's going to come out early for Patreon, including free members, in like a couple minutes. I'll see you guys over there. Keep that secret with me. Keep it secret from the general population for a while. All right. See ya.